is the story of the old sharecropper.
Well, howdy there. I's Clarence, the old sharecropper.
One day, Clarence was shuffling down Main Street. Every so often, he'd pause, spit, and mumble something. Jeez.
Some bitch sure can drive. Hey, that some bitch surely can drive.
Well, this went on for a moment or two, and then to Clarence's great misfortune, this act was witnessed by an officer of the law.
Hey, that fella's spitting on the sidewalk. That's a 558-7789.
No, that's the special mail order number at the Nivea Company.
Damn it!
And so the law officer, duly sworn to uphold the law, accosted Clarence, the sharecropper, and hauled him in before Judge Roy Bean.
Hear ye, Judge Roy Bean now presiding. All ye who have business with the court, come forth and ye shall be heard.
All right, then, bailiff. What's the first case?
Your Honor, I witnessed the accused spitting on the sidewalk. Well, that's against the law, so I tried to take him in peaceable, but he put up a struggle.
Ooh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, that's right, Your Honor. Thought he was going to be a hero and gave me a fight.
Now, Your Honor, that's a cotton-picking lie.
It is not. Every time I tried to grab you, you wiggle free from my grip.
Well, you was so lotioned up with that fancy rubbing cream, you couldn't stick to a piece of fly paper.
Damn it!
All right. Now, Clarence says here you were spitting on the sidewalk and saying, that some bitch so can drive. Is that true?
Well, yes, sir, Your Honor. Yes, sir, it is true, but I can explain.
Well, then, go right ahead.
Well, all goes back to earlier this morning. My buddy Skeeter, he shares with old Farmer Jones down in Chicken Lip County. Oh, here, old Skeeter come by. He's driving a brand new Cadillac. Well, Your Honor, I ain't never been in no Cadillac before, so old Skeeter gonna take me out for a ride down US 66. We get up about 65 miles an hour, and I say, whoa, Skeeter, whoa, this car going faster than a possum with gasoline rubbed on its ass. And he say, it'll go faster, Clarence. And by God, Your Honor, it did. Why, old Skeeter, he got that car up to 85 miles an hour. And the next thing you know, we going over 100.
Well, that's all well and good, but it don't explain why you were spitting on public property.
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't explain why you're spitting on public.
Shut your hole, deputy. Now go ahead, Clarence.
Well, Your Honor, we going at least 120 miles an hour now. As we coming up over Old Creek Hill, there right in front of us is a jackknife tractor trailer truck all loaded up with gasoline, blocking the whole road. And there ain't no shoulders and not no ditches to turn off of. So I said to Skeeter, if you get us out of this one, I'll give you a And Your Honor, oh, man, that some bitch sure can drive.
Yeah.
When I listen, I don't wear underwear.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. KGB.
All right. Count?
Yes, sir.
We're not going to make it.
Uh-oh. Really?
All our bragging,
Yeah?
waving the golden bait,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think all we've done is to wake a sleeping giant.
Oh, no.
Well, that's good, though.
Well, maybe
haven't
they
had
won't
any-
be funny.
We haven't had any good new jokes in ages.
Count on you, Ruth. 888-570-1015. Let me set it up for you. We have the big 30-gig Apple iPod with a color video display. It can hold every song ever made, even crappy ones.
I love it.
You get it if you stump us with a joke that we don't know. Keeping in mind, a joke is when you make us laugh. Apple iPod. Be part of the revolution with Evolution. It's music, photos, videos, and your favorite TV shows. It's all in color. Talk about everything in your pocket. This is pretty slick. And if we go 20-0, we're giving you 20 chances to win it. Boyer and I are going to flip for it. Ready, Bort?
You got it, buddy.
Here we go. Sarah, you're the first one to take a shot. Chainsaw, you're scoring for me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Sarah, you're on the DSC.
Okay, you ready for my joke?
Ready.
A blind guy walks into a store with his seeing eye dog, and he picks the dog up, and he's swinging the dog around his head, and a salesman runs over and says, "Can I help you?" And the blind guy says,
I'm just looking around. Okay, the other 19 are up for you.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you don't know the rest of them?
I don't know any of these.
Easy fatty.
I don't know any of these.
Oh, no.
Nancy, you're up next here on the DSC. Hi, Nancy.
Hello.
What's up, Nancy? Let's hear your joke.
Okay, there's a lady, and she's going into the pet store every day looking for a pet, and there's a parrot at the door that's really annoying, and he keeps looking at her and going, "Lady, you is ugly."
Oh, the bird says, "Lady, you're ugly."
And so anyway, she goes and shops around and comes back out. She goes back the next day, and the parrot does the same thing and goes, "Lady, you is ugly." And she goes back to the store manager and says, "You know what? This parrot's really annoying, and you're going to lose customers if you keep letting this parrot sit at the door and comment on people." And the manager said, "Well, I'll have a talk with the parrot lady."
Right.
And so the next day she went in, and the parrot just looked at her and didn't say a dang thing. So she went in, and she thought, well, that's good, you know. He was listening to his manager. And on her way out the door, she looked at the parrot, and the parrot looked at her and said,
"You know."
"You got it."
Yes, I know I got it. Of course I got it,
Nancy. Woo! You know. Bubba, you're on the DSC. Let's hear it.
Hey, Tip Top. Good morning to you.
Let's hear it.
Ready. Real simple, real easy. Yeah. What do you call a cow with no legs?
I can't believe you aren't trying harder for my Apple iPod. Ground beef. Oh, God, can you believe Dave knew that one? That's incredible. He's probably only answered that one 1 billion times.
Wow. How do you do it?
David. Loretta, you're on Stump the Jokes Are for the Apple iPod.
All right. Okay, so there's a dad, and his son comes up to him and says, "Dad, what's the difference between possibility and probability?" And
possibility and probability.
Right. And the dad says, "Well, son, that's a really good one. I'll just give you, this is a lifelong. So go to your mom and your sister and your brother and ask them whether or not they would sleep with Brad Pitt for $1 million. Then comes back to me. So the son goes up to his mom and says, "Mom, would you sleep with Brad Pitt for $1 million? And the mom says, "Well, son, that's a lot of money, and we could do a lot for our family for $1 million. So, yes, I would." And so he goes up to his sister and says, "Sis, would you sleep with Brad Pitt for $1 million? And his sister says, "Oh my God, yes, I sleep with him for free, but for $1 million? Are you kidding? Yes, I sleep with him for $1 million. So he goes up to his brother and he says, "Bro, would you sleep with Brad Pitt for $1 million? He goes, "Man, I'll sleep with a guy for $1 million. You know what I could do with $1 million? Yeah, I would sleep with Brad Pitt for $1 million. So then the son goes back to his dad, and he says, "Dad, I think I figured out the difference between probability and possibility." And he said, "The possibility is that we're sitting on $3 million.
The probability is we live with a bunch of whores." See you later.
I have 3-0.
Thank you.
$17 more, Tony Dungy.
Wow. Randy, you're on the DSC.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good morning.
Hey. Okay, why did the blonde transsexual have lipstick all over his steering wheel?
Blowing the horn?
Trying to, anyway.
Yeah, I know. Mike, you're on the DSC.
What do you see when the doughboy bends over?
These hot crust buns, David. 5. I can't believe I'm winning on those. All right. Roger, you're on the DSC. Let's hear it, Raj.
Hey, how's it going, Dave?
Tip top, talk to me, Kirk.
All right, hopefully you can get you on this one.
Let's hear it.
All right, these 3 guys, Jack, Joe, and Johnson.
Jack, Joe, John.
Yeah, they're traveling across country and trying to make a whole trip out of it. And they started running out of cash halfway through. And they're wondering how they're going to freaking spend the night someplace without freezing their butts off. They see this farm out in the back end. So, hey, let's go over there and ask the farmer. Can we go and maybe stay for the night there? Go up to the door, knock on it. Farmer comes up. Here you go, boys. Says, yeah, hey, we got no money left. We should like to stay. Can we stay with you? Yeah, we'll do some chores and money, anything. The guy's okay, all right. All right, boys. I got a little barn back over here. You guys can do some chores in the morning. Fine. They go walking over there, get inside, shows them a place where the hay is to lay down, saying, hey, this guy's perfect. Nice and warm, no breeze. All right. So one thing I just got to say, you guys can stay here, but see your 3 holes in the wall? You guys, you don't touch those things. Leave them alone.
Don't touch what?
The 3 holes in the wall.
Oh, the 3 holes in the wall. Okay.
Yeah, the guy's sitting there, okay, hey, fine, no problem. I don't give a rat's ass.
Is one of the holes an automatic milking machine that doesn't stop until it gets 50 gallons? Okay, bye-bye.
6.
That's a long way to go. I mean, that guy...
Yeah,
that guy hadn't even
voices and everything.
He hadn't even gotten out of the driveway on that one yet.
Yeah.
What am I at? 6 right now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We will continue. Stump the Joke Czar. 14 more. Boyer and I are going to flip for the Apple iPod. The revolution with evolution.
This is the DSC at Night.
101.5
KGB.
Hi, it's Tony Gwynn. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
Your discount destination with hundreds of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. All makes and models, something for every budget. It's so easy.
Get a new F-150 with air and CD player, only $13,900. $13,900 for an F-150, number B17259. Or take a huge $11,000 savings on F-250 diesels. 3 at this price. All savings with discounts from MSRP, applied rebates, and Ford Motor Credit financing on approved credit.
Sales on now at Broadway and Main. El Cajon Ford.
A lot of people enjoy gambling, but why gamble with your old worn-out roof? With Secure Roof, you'll beat the odds against leaks and water damage when it rains. Secure Roof has installed over 10,000 roofs during the last 16 years, and that's not luck, it's reputation and referrals. Right now, you can save $500 off a new roof. Call today for a free estimate and save $500. Call 1-866-SECURE-ROOF.
1-866-SECURE-ROOF.
The SBC Yellow Pages has changed its name to the AT&T Yellow Pages. Same great book, same great results. Just ask Steve Pollier of Roto-Rooter.
The SBC Yellow Pages have substantially impacted our growth. We spend more money on telephone directory advertising than any other media, and clearly the SBC Yellow Pages is the leader in driving our growth. It works so hard for us and is responsible for such a big part of our business that I'd have a hard time imagining life at Roto-Rooter without the SBC Yellow Pages being part of it. I know we're going to keep advertising in the Yellow Pages. They've worked in the past, and I have every reason to believe they're going to continue to work in the future.
Get results that only the most seen, most used, and most trusted book can deliver. The new AT&T Yellow Pages. Reserve your ad today in the AT&T Yellow Pages and online at yellowpages.com. The new AT&T. Your world delivered.
The San Diego SBC Yellow Pages has changed its name to the AT&T Yellow Pages. Call 1-877-511-4483 to place your ad in the hardest working book in San Diego. The new AT&T Yellow Pages.
Sid's Carpet Barn, come on down, come on down. The highest quality, the lowest prices in town.
For over 55 years, Sid's Carpet Barn has been San Diego County's floor covering leader. Sid's has a vast selection of carpet and hard surface flooring, including wood, ceramic, laminate, and vinyl, with prices as low as 59 cents a square foot. And best of all, professional installation is immediately available.
Sid's Carpet Barn, come on down, come on down.
At Sid's, you'll find incredible bargains every day. Carpet and vinyl from 59 cents a foot. Ceramic tile from 99 cents. 15-year laminates from $1.69 a foot. And real wood from $2.99 a foot. Plus, at Sid's, you can get immediate installation of your carpet or hard surface flooring. Sid's Carpet Barn, 132 West 8th Street, National City, just off the 5 freeway, and in North County at 285 East Carmel Street, San Marcos, on the south side of the 78.
Sid's Carpet Barn, come on down, come on down. Yeah!
Here's what's on tap with 101.5 KGB.
The DSC Open this Friday at Madeiras Golf Club, sponsored by Verona Valley Ranch Resort and Casino, is sold out. Your last chance to get into the tournament is through the online auction at 101kgb.com. Thank you to all our sponsors, including Hallmark Pools and Spas, Golf Mart, Preston's Tire and Wheel Performance Center, and the Bromo Ball broadcast sponsor, Tag Motorsports. The DSC Open is this Friday.
More details at 101kgb.com.
I need something that'll keep me awake, alert, and restless all night long.
DSC at night.
Programming of the lowest common denominator.
DSC at night.
Fine, bring it on.
Well, just give me another nightmare tonight.
DSC at night.
I'm still so confused. Where are you going with all this?
DSC at night.
Every weeknight from 7 to 10.
Lowest common denominator.
DSC at night.
This is the KGB.
Are you ready, Count?
Let's try it.
Are you sure?
Why not?
All right, Susie, you're up here on Stump the Joke Czar.
Good morning, Joke Czar.
Good morning, Susie.
I love your show.
Thanks, I love yours.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
A woman goes to her gynecologist for her annual physical and complains that her husband just isn't interested in her anymore. And he says, well, I've got this new aphrodisiac. It hasn't been tried yet. It's still in test market, but I'd love for you to try it and see how it works. So she says, great, I'll try it. What do I do? He says, well, when your husband's not looking, sprinkle a little bit of it on his food, and that should do the trick. But come back and let me know how it went. So 2 weeks later, she comes back, and he says, hey, how'd it go? And she says, oh, doctor, it was more wonderful than I could have imagined. My husband went to the bathroom while we were having dinner. I sprinkled a little bit of it on his food, and he came back, and he took one bite. His eyes lit up. He threw everything on the floor and threw me up on the table and made mad, passionate love to me. The doctor says, well, that sounds great, but did you see that there were any side effects? And she says, well...
We're not allowed at Sizzler anymore.
7.
Sorry? What'd you say, Susie?
I said, oh, I was hoping you hadn't heard it. And my punchline is, I don't think they'll ever let us into that restaurant again. So we were close.
Oh, God.
Bye, Susie.
What's wrong with people?
Everyone knows.
Why do people boyer that?
Everyone knows that the husband throwing his wife down on the table and having sex in the middle of dinner happens at Sizzler and no place else.
No, that's right.
Sizzler owns the rights to that joke.
Yes.
How many is that?
7.
Would it kill you to cheat a little bit? You think they're counting that closely at home?
17, David.
All right, let's go with Will next here. You're on the DSC. Will, I want you to win this iPod. Let's hear it.
I wanted to. This is my bread and butter joke.
All right, this is it. This is the one.
This is the one.
Bread and butter joke. I love it.
3 women sitting around talking about their boyfriends. They want to play a game. Let's go. Let's compare them to drinks. First one goes, okay, mine's 7-Up because my boyfriend's 7 inches and always straight up. They laugh. Second one goes, okay, mine's Mountain Dew because, we're romantic and we like to do it in the mountains. Third one goes, okay, well, mine's Southern Comfort. Her girlfriend stop her, go, yeah, we get it. He gives you comfort down south. Punchline.
No, he's a hard liquor.
Damn it.
Get out! 8, coincidentally.
Even I knew that one.
The bread is stale and the butter gone bad, buddy. Time to find yourself a new joke for 2006. All right, Kelly, you're next here on the DSC. What's up, Kel?
What's up, Dave? How you doing?
Talking to you.
All right, here it is. Cinderella. She's going to the ball, right? And she needs a few things from her fairy godmother. One of them, a pair of shoes. She also needs a chariot with some horses. And most importantly, hate to say this on the radio, she needs a tampon, Dave.
She needs a what?
A tampon.
A tampon? Oh,
she's having that problem. You know what I'm talking about?
Not a magic tampon, is it?
No, it's just a regular one. But the problem is, all of these things at the strike of midnight will turn into a pumpkin.
Oh, I hope she doesn't run into Peter, Pumpkin Eater. Oh, just excuse yourself now, Kelly. That's what I thought. Bye. Como?
9.
One more, we're halfway there, boy.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I'm getting ready to start loading some Frank on my new iPod.
I love it.
Chris, you're on the DSC.
Hey, Dave.
Let's hear it, Chris. Let's hear it.
All right, why do cowgirls walk bow-legged?
Because cowboys don't take off their hats before they...
You got me.
Spell that.
Halfway there. All right, Marie, you're next here on Stump the Jokes Are. Let's hear it.
Hi.
Hi.
There was this guy, he heard a knock on his front door. He opens the door, looks down, there's a snail on his doorstep. And he says, ugh. He gives it a kick, closes the door. 2 years later, he has a knock on the door. He opens the door, and he says, and he opens the door, and the snail's there. He goes, what'd you do that for?
Yeah, you're supposed to stop before you get to that part, Marie.
I'm sorry.
We get credit for that. 11.
You got to go to Boston Medical Group for that. So you fired too quickly there. Choked.
Did it to herself.
Mark, you're on the DSC. Let's hear it.
There's a young woman who wants to study the Native Americans in the Old West.
Right.
So she heads out, and as she's in the village, she sees a young man with a feather in his hair. And she goes up and says, why do you have this feather? And he says, me make love one woman. She thinks that's rather strange, but...
Wait. What did he say?
Me make love one woman.
Me make love one woman.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So later on, she sees a young man with 3 feathers in his hair, and she thinks, well, maybe it's different. So she goes to him and says, why the feathers? And he says, me make love 3 women. Well, she's a little appalled. Next day, she sees the chief. He's got on a headdress and feathers all the way down his back and out onto the ground behind him. And she goes up and she says, Chief, why all these feathers? And he says, me make love all women. She goes, oh, how hostile. And the chief says,
hostile, dog style, what style you want?
and she goes,
No, that was the answer, actually.
12.
Nicely done, Count.
Thank you, sir.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Tell it. Okay, time out.
13.
Froze them. Oh, we get credit. We get credit for they freeze up.
Absolutely.
Really? All right. Diane, you're on the DSC.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, what's going on, girl?
Nothing much. How do you get an 85-year-old woman to yell F you?
You say bingo.
13.
No, I think that was 14.
14.
What kind of scorekeeper are you?
15.
No, don't do it.
All right.
14. Caroline, you're on the DSC.
Hi, Dave. Love your show.
Hey, Caroline, you know what? It's been a really good round of Stump the Jokes Are because we knew them all. They were all good jokes. There were no clinkers. No little family highlights duds.
Well,
let's hear yours.
This is a homemade one by my 11-year-old daughter.
Oh, hold on, Caroline. Hold on, honey.
I might know it, though.
Forgot to point something out.
Yeah.
On Stump the Jokes Are, no homemaders. Homemaders are cute for home. But this is Major Market Radio. Brand name jokes only. So we go to Jerome on the DSC. Let's hear it, Jerome.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Jerome.
66 today.
Let's hear
it. What did the sign say on the whorehouse door?
Uh-oh.
Come inside?
No.
Uh-oh. Now, hold on. That was not our answer.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You realize if anybody laughs at this joke,
I know.
he wins.
I know. Whorehouse door.
Now, I'm not saying don't laugh. I'm just saying if you laugh, the guy wins.
Yeah.
All right, Jerome. What did the sign on the whorehouse door say?
It said, closed. Beat it.
No. You're safe.
No.
No.
That's not funny.
No.
The come
Be gone.
inside wasn't funny either.
Be gone. What were you at here? 15?
14. Does that count?
Well, yeah.
15.
All right, Kelly, you're next here on Stump the Jokes Are. Let's hear it, Kelly.
Good morning, you douche.
Good morning.
All right. So a girl and her mom are walking on the beach, a nude beach, and they see a guy laying naked with a towel over his hoo-hoo.
His hoo-hoo?
His hoo-hoo.
I don't know what a hoo-hoo is, but I know what a boo-boo-boo is.
So the little girl asked Mom, why's he got a towel over that? She said, well, he's hiding a little bird under there.
Oh, hiding a little bird.
A little bird. So they go down to the beach a little bit, and the mom kind of falls asleep. And about a half hour later, she wakes up, and she sees sirens and police all down the beach. Her daughter's not anywhere around. So the mom goes walking down the beach towards the sirens, and she sees her daughter over there. So
Let me guess, she was playing with a little bird. It spit at her. She set the nest on fire, right? Bye, Kelly.
Nice. That'll be a long one, huh?
16.
It's just too long for not that good of a joke.
4 to go, Tony Dungy.
Jim, you're on the DSC.
Hey, good morning, Dave.
What's going on, Jim?
Hey, not much. You
got a joke for me?
Joke is, if a girl with big bazongas works at Hooters...
Bazongas? Is that allowed by the FCC now?
I think so.
Is that allowed? That's allowed. If a girl with big bazongas works at Hooters, where does a girl with one leg work?
IHOP. Get out.
Nice. Bye.
17. 3 to go for the flip.
Yeah, we know it was nice. Move along. Beat it. Bob, you're on the DSC. Let's hear it, Bob.
Bobby.
Hello.
Hello, Bob.
Hey, a guy comes in a bar. He tells the bartender, hey, if I show you something you've never seen before, can I get free drinks? He says, sure, but I've seen everything. So he reaches in his jacket. He pulls out a little man.
A little man?
A little man wearing a tuxedo.
Wow.
Reaches in his other pocket. He pulls out a little grand piano.
Oh?
Sets him down on the bar stool. Guy just starts playing away, just wailing on that piano.
Amazing.
Really good.
He hadn't met a genie before, had he?
I think he did.
He did? He met a genie?
Yeah, he had one wish.
He had one wish. I'll bet he didn't ask for a 7-inch pianist.
18.
Did he, Bob? Hey, Bob.
Bobby.
Bob. Go home, Bob. How many more do we have to get?
2.
Brian, you're next here on the DSC. Let's hear it.
Hey, Dave.
What was that?
Symptoms of the bird flu. Can you give me the symptoms of the bird flu?
No, because I don't think it's funny.
Yeah, man.
You've already heard it?
No. I can tell when something's going to be funny or not. What are the symptoms of bird flu, Brian?
You got a headache, you got a sore throat, a little bit of a stomach ache, and this incredible... What?
Urge to fly.
Urge to drop a bomb on a car windshield.
Is that right? Crap on our car's windshield? Oh, boy.
Nice
shot. Wow.
Special teams coming out with one then. Michelle.
You're welcome.
19, Shelly Dunn.
This is it?
This is it. For the game.
Right here. Right here.
All right.
I'm Maisie.
Stephanie.
Yes.
You're the last shot, Stephanie.
Alrighty, what's Winnie the Pooh's grandma's name?
Winnie the Pooh's grandmother's name.
Granny Pooh,
Stephanie?
Yes.
What is Winnie the Pooh's grandmother's name?
Pooh Nanny.
What?
No.
Pooh Nanny.
No.
That's
Come
awful.
on.
Vanquish!
I don't even want to end on that one. That's so stupid.
Let's just pretend it didn't happen. We're
No,
at
wait
19
a minute,
again.
wait a minute. You're casting asunder the beautiful Apple iPod with the color display and the 30-gigabyte hard
You have
drive.
to earn it. I don't
Would
want
really
to win
take it
that way.
Come on.
I don't want to win that
No
way.
honor in that.
Got pride.
It's like the losing team taking a knee at the end of a game.
Yeah, that's ugly.
Dave, you're on the DSC.
Yes, sir, Dave. How y'all doing today?
Good, man. Let's hear yours.
Okay, what's the difference between a chicken leg and a pecker?
I don't know, Dave. What's the difference between a chicken leg and a pecker?
Go on a picnic with me tomorrow and you'll find out.
No, that's not even the setup. The setup. You know the difference between a and a ham sandwich.
I've heard that one.
Annie, come on, Annie.
Save it,
Come on,
save
Annie.
it.
Throw me a rope here. Let's hear it, Annie.
Okay. A little boy looked at his testicles, then he looked at his mom. He says, "Mom, are these my brains?" And she answered,
Mom, are these my brains? And what did Mom...
No, but they'll do most of the thinking for you.
Is that it?
"No,
Okay, what did Mom say?
not yet.
Oh.
Sorry."
No, you're not. You're just going to go on now, and I got to stay here.
With that taste in our mouth.
You still have some of that air freshener, Shell?
Here we go.
I want to finish with a solid one. John.
Hey, Dave. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, John.
What is the hardest part about riding rollerblades?
The hardest part about riding rollerblades?
It's gobbling the guy because you're telling your dad you're gay.
Ah, got it.
We're into the early 20s.
What?
What's the hardest part about riding rollerblades? Telling your dad you're gay.
Because the guys,
Rollerblading is gay?
I guess.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But that is the official answer. I know.
This is difficult.
Hello?
Hi, Matt. You're on the DSC.
Well, what's the difference between Michael Jackson and acne?
Are you sure you don't mean what do Michael Jackson and acne have in common?
No, what's the difference?
The difference?
Well, acne waits until you're 13 to do what Michael Jackson does when you're 8.
Well, all I know is that acne comes all over your face.
Right.
Not sure about Michael Jackson.
Don't know anything about Michael Jackson.
I don't know. He's a singer. He's got rhythm. I don't know.
Hi, you're on the DSC.
I had a joke, but are you guys finding one yet?
Well, let's hear yours.
It is a guy is late coming home for dinner, and he's flying home over the Golden Gate Bridge over a long day of fishing. And a cop jumps out, catches him speeding, and tells him to pull over. The cop walks up to the window, says, "You know you were speeding," and sorry, I caught you speeding, but and sorry.
Hey, speed up in the joke, will you?
Hey, Dave, I'm sorry. I gotta go.
We win.
Thank you.
We win.
I can't take it anymore.
We win. You got a coin?
Yeah, right here.
You want to flip it?
Sure.
All right, you call it in the air.
Okay.
Bory and I flipping now for the big-ass Apple iPod.
Except it's tiny.
30 gigs. What'd you call?
Call heads.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not
Oh, just look at it.
I must have an impartial judge, David.
Heads, Boyer! Congratulations! He's part of the revolution. With Evolution, it's music, it's photos, it's videos.
Oh, this is so awesome.
All your favorite TV shows are all in color. The new iPod with video.
Thank you, Apple. I finally own something made in 2005.
Nice. Talk about everything in your pocket. Chris Boyer, you are a champion among champions.
This is the DSC at Night.
101.5
KGB.
I'm here with two adorable 5-year-olds.
Hi.
chances are that one of them doesn't get the calcium they need for optimal bone growth. In fact, 50% of kids don't get enough calcium. That's why Nesquik is one of the best choices you can make for your kids.
Wow, Nesquik? Can I have a
Especially fortified with vitamins, minerals, and 33% more calcium than milk alone. It's the delicious way to help them get what they need. Nestle Nesquik, helping build strong bones for life.
Hi, this is Artie Maldonado, owner of New Image Painting. In 2003, my painting business started out with 2 small black and yellow ads in the Verizon San Diego North County Yellow Pages. As soon as the book came out, we started getting calls from both residential customers and general contractors. Verizon Yellow Pages worked so well that I started advertising in their Metro and South and East County books. Since then, my business has grown from a crew of 4 to 20 employees, and I've opened a furniture refinishing business as well. Advertising in the Verizon Yellow Pages had such a positive impact on my business that I moved up to a larger color ad in all 3 books. Thanks, Verizon, for helping me grow my business.
In the Verizon Yellow Pages, customers find all the best businesses. Reach customers where they reach for information. Get your business in here and get more green from your yellow in the Verizon Yellow Pages.
For advertising in the Verizon Yellow Pages, call 619-237-4140 to speak with a representative. Verizon Yellow Pages. If it's out there, it's in here. Verizon.
Next time you're in your car, check to see if your check engine light is on. Well, if it is, get on into AMCO Transmission Centers right now and get it checked out for free. It could mean that big trouble is brewing, could be the engine or the transmission, or it could be something really simple. The folks who know how to figure it all out, AMCO Transmission Centers. They have the high-tech test equipment to check it out and get it diagnosed properly the first time. And these guys are willing to do it for free. That's right, they'll check out that check engine light at AMCO Transmission Centers for free, and they can fix it. These folks have been doing this thing for over 40 years. AMCO, they are the pros. You can't do better than AMCO. They're locally owned, but they back their work with a nationwide warranty, so you're never out from underneath that blanket of protection. Come on into AMCO Centers right now. Get that check engine light checked out for free. Find the one closest to you. You want a job done right, guaranteed at a price that's right? Get on AMCO.com or call 1-800-GO-AA-MCO.
Additional computer diagnosis at additional charge may be required. Call your participating AMCO Center for details.
If you have a small business, the UPS Store wants you to remember these 6 words.
Don't you worry about a thing.
At the UPS Store, we know small business owners don't have time to wait around for packages. That's why we offer mailbox services at each one of our nearly 4,000 locations. With a mailbox at the UPS Store, we can sign for your packages, receive your mail, and keep everything secure. And your small business gets a real street address that everyone can ship to. So if you're expecting a package and your business has you at every address in town except your own, just think of these 6 words.
Don't you worry about a thing.
The UPS Store, the place for mailbox services and a whole lot more. To find the location closest to you, visit theupsstore.com.
The UPS Store can also handle all your mailbox service needs. As your business partner, we design our mailbox services to help you save time. Trust us to handle the day-to-day details so you can focus on what's really important to you and your business. Visit theupsstore.com to find a location near you. Notary service is also available.
US 95.7 plays real American country from artists you know, like Keith Urban, Kenny Chesney, and American Idol winner Carrie Underwood. When you're ready to give country a try, check out US 95.7 playing real American country right now at 95.7 FM.
The grand opening of Banner's 3 newest stores means tremendous savings. Plus, there's no money down and no interest for 2 years, and we'll pay your sales tax. Hi, this is Jeff from Banner. Come get incredible savings and an incredible night's sleep. Only at Banner.
It's a Bromowitz. I hate that guy. And the DSC at night.
KGB.
7:30, Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show, KGB FM. Can see 2 ways. A few more acronyms and abbreviations for you here now. Also, Chainsaw with details on Padres opening here today in this town. Let's get details on that and a whole bunch more. Let's say good morning, Chainsaw.
Make the next one longer. Thank you, Chris Boyer, and hello again, everybody. Shelley Dunn, Emily Jane McGuire, Ruth 66. Hello. In the sports world, one of the greatest days of your San Diego sports calendar, your defending Western Division champions San Diego Padres open the 2006 schedule today at Petco Park. Jake Peavy. First pitch 4:05 our time. Barry Bonds and the steroid Cisco Giants are in the house.
And besides Peavy, you will recognize only 3 other players from last year's starting roster. Outfielders Dave Roberts, Brian Giles, and shortstop Khalil Green. Eric Young will start in left. He was a Padre sub last year. Adrian Gonzalez at first base. Josh Barfield at second. Vinny Castilla at third. And Mike Piazza at catcher. Helix High grad and Heisman Trophy winner Reggie Bush will throw out the first pitch tonight. 30% chance of rain today. And that's at around 4 o'clock for the game start. That's the prediction. I'm no weathercaster, but looking outside, I see nothing but blue. So expect snow. You know, if Nostradamus could predict the Kennedy assassination, is it too much to ask Lauren Nancaro if I should wear a light jacket or parka tonight? I mean, come on! Note to Lauren, I used your name because we like you. Could have gone with Joe Lazura or John Coleman, even Larry Himmel. But Lauren, you're always standing there with your ball cap next to the beach and the palm tree, giving gardening tips and making us all feel like things are going to be okay. Don't worry, I keep a wide range of weather gear in the trunk. I'll be fine. You just keep saying 72 and sunny and you'll be correct 90% of the time. And that's an A- in my book. That should get your contract renewed. You're the man, dog.
Cookie. Chainsaw Randolph.
Yeah?
As a performer,
sure,
one of a kind. As a man, one of the kindest.
This is Jim Lampley.
Yeah.
As a fledgling sportscaster, it's a privilege of mine to have a chance to drop by and take a few tips from the chainsaw. I'm learning as much as I can.
Well, you just stick with it, kid. You just might make it in this business. Padres Giants, Channel 4 and ESPN2 will televise. Hope the batteries are fresh in your television remotes because right around the 7th inning stretch, the championship game of the NCAA Men's College Basketball Tournament will tip off on Channel 8. As the UCLA Bruins, who looked magnificent Saturday, they will take on long and strong Florida in tonight's title game. Channel 8 begins coverage at 6. The tip-off is 6:21. Florida is favored by 1 point. This should be a dandy. Padres 4:05 on Channel 4. College Hoops 6:21 on Channel 8. Note to Ruthie, your television remote probably takes either AA's or AAA's, so the Sears Die Hard you have powering your bedside appliances probably won't fit.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Meanwhile, trying to help. In the National
Always a big pleasure to be back in Los Angeles. I'm ecstatic.
Yeah.
First El Nino, then La Nina. No wonder you people are crazy. But it doesn't matter. The weather is out of control throughout the entire country. Wherever you go, one day it's 90, then it's 30, then it's 80, then it's 20, and my balls can't take it. Big, and then small, big, small, big, small, big. Apparently I can't have kids because my sperm are gagging. But I don't know what's worse. I don't know if it's the weather or the weathermen, okay? A couple of years ago in New York City, we had a blizzard, and our weatherman at the time was Al Roker. You know Al, okay? He predicted before the blizzard, which is an emergency condition, by the way, he predicted we would have 4 to 12 inches of snow. We had 36 inches of snow. Now, giving him the benefit of the doubt, he's 2 feet off. That's not even close. If you were a roofer and you built a roof and it was 2 feet off, you'd still be in prison. What does the word meteorologist mean in English? It means liar. And what's the best job you can possibly have? It's being the weatherman in San Diego, California. It does not get any better than that. You got a 6-figure income, you're on TV for about 30 seconds. People go, what's the weather going to be like, Lou? Nice. Back to you.
Basketball Association. Ruthie's boyfriend, Luke Walton. Did you watch last night?
Yes, I did.
He continued his most excellent season. He's getting pretty good, isn't he?
He really is.
10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal as the Lakers beat the Houston Rockets 104-88. Kobe chipped in with 43, but whatever.
What
Nice
are you gonna
effort.
do? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice effort. Nice help out. Thanks for helping Luke. In other sports, Shelley Dunn.
We'll ask that guy passing you on northbound 8.
Nice. It is 7:36 and 4 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
You know, people phone in and make a beef. Oh, what about? Well, anything, Joe. Whatever happens to bug you, that's what you talk about.
This is the DSC at Night.
I guess it just gives you a chance to unload. You know how it is. You got a beef, you tell it to somebody, and you feel better.
101.5.
Brilliant. That's just the kind of far-out gimmick we need.
KGB.
I think we need to offer apologies to people who are stuck in traffic. That's what I wanted. I wanted an apology.
Something to make you feel better.
From people who had absolutely no responsibility for me being there. We know that you're stuck in traffic right now, and we're not reporting about your incident, and we apologize.
That's better.
I don't like being part of rush hour.
Yeah. Well, no kidding.
What's that?
It's one of the number one only good things about driving to work in the dark every day. Because usually traffic is fine.
I don't care for rush hour.
I don't do well with it. I want to like be in one of those big monster trucks and climb over them.
And they don't like it either.
No.
Who doesn't?
The people sitting in it right now.
How do you know?
Ask them. I'm sure they'll call and tell you.
I think it's just me.
Nobody likes it.
Don't you feel like that sometimes, though? Like, I must be the most impatient person in the world. I'm the only one who's annoyed by this. Because look at how everyone else just sitting there.
Putting up with it, dealing with it, being decent human beings about it.
Exactly.
Now, how do you know they're
Not me. I'm ready to...
They're not sitting there plotting murder and mayhem while they have that look on their
That
face.
serene look on their face.
Yeah.
If I'm going to kill 18 people today.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, as bad as your situation is right now, and as lousy as it is, you're going to be late, and it's ruining the start of your morning, at least you're not the guy who said, I'm so depressed, I'm going to stab myself in the chest. Oh, wait a minute, that didn't work. Okay, I'm so depressed, I'm going to cut my wrists. And then that doesn't work.
Right.
And then you say, okay, I'm going to park my car on the train tracks and get creamed by this oncoming train.
Right.
And then you decide, no, I want to live. And at the last minute, you jump out of your car only to watch the train hit your car and then hit 2 other trains and kill 11 people.
Why did he just, if he decided he didn't want to do it, why didn't he just floor it?
It's the whole
panic.
It's the whole, Columbine thing where if you're going to do that, why don't you just kill yourself first?
Ruth, were you wondering why an insane, nonsensical person didn't do something that made sense?
I guess so.
Because I started wondering the same thing, and it's like, hold on, Dave.
What are you doing?
You can't expect a person who doesn't play by the rules to play by the rules.
And he's going to be possibly charged with murder.
Possibly.
Yeah,
he's charged.
And a possible death sentence.
As he should.
Yeah. They were saying how he's been on drugs off and on for years and been threatening his family. And I think there was a restraint order out against him from his wife.
Yeah.
And he's been in and out of rehab for years.
And they say the accident was exacerbated, if you will, by having the engines on the back pushing instead of pulling because the cars are lighter and they just keep getting pushed.
Oh.
Yeah. Sean, you're on.
Terrible.
Go ahead.
No, that's it.
Okay. Sean, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Hey, Ruth. Hey, got a question for you.
Okay.
Earlier, you said that everything was fine except for the 15, but then you go on your traffic report and you tell us about all the slowing on all the other freeways, including the 15. What's that about?
She's a liar.
Yeah.
I'm not a liar.
Sean, were you just calling up to bitch about Ruth? Is that the deal?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I want to bitch about Ruth, too. Let's make everything Ruth's fault today. You know?
That sounds like fun.
Seriously. Thank you, Sean.
All right.
Yeah. I know. I felt the same exact way.
Yeah.
I said it was the worst on the 15th.
Yeah, but you didn't lead off with it. See, when you're in the worst traffic jam, you want your traffic jam to be the headline in your traffic report. Instead, you're moaning about how it's a little slow on 78. Southbound 5's kind of, when you get to southbound 15, we want to be the headline.
Right.
Okay.
When our traffic jam is the worst, we want you to lead with that.
Okay.
It's not like Tom Brokaw signs off, by going, and then a helicopter crash in Iraq today. But first, this cupcake story. The world's largest cupcake was built, and We want to be the stars.
Yeah, we want our song played.
We want our time, man. If we're going to sit in the jam, we want to be stars. We want the headline.
You owe it to us, Ruth.
Damn it. It's your fault.
I owe it to you?
Yes.
Wow.
Isn't that your job? Why don't you do your job,
man?
I am doing my job, man.
Grow up and be a professional,
boy.
Ruth.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
You should develop some maturity.
I got any more mature.
Everything is Ruth's fault today. 888-570-1015 is our number. Darren, you're on the KGB. Go ahead. Let her have it.
DSC, I got a comment and I got a question. The 805 is moving at a snail's pace. Ruthie said nothing about that.
Thanks a lot, Ruth.
Yeah, thanks. Good job, Ruth.
Thanks,
I
Ruth.
did too. I said it was
Liar.
slow from the South Bay, from the 54 all the way to Mission Frickin' Valley.
Way to go.
Okay,
Hang
my
it on
question is this.
That's like 10 miles.
Go ahead,
Why
Darren.
is it that every time you're driving down the freeway and a cop has somebody else pulled over, everybody wants to slow down? What's he going to do, put down his pen and come after you?
He already got his prey, man. Go for it.
Yeah, no kidding. Why does everybody slow down? They're going to cause another accident.
Because everyone is dumber than you, Darren. And you know whose fault that is? Ruth.
Yep.
Ruth.
Nice going, Ruth.
Yep.
We played this game once before, huh?
All right, have a good
Well,
day.
it's about time we did it again. Caleb, go ahead, vent, buddy.
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. Sometimes I appreciate what Ruth says. She's like, oh, yeah, there's a traffic jam, so I totally reroute myself going an extra 10 miles to get on another freeway, only to find that there's another traffic jam that she had nothing to say about. So I find myself screwed even more going 10 miles out of my way. And then my boss is like, why'd you go to 52 when you could have come to 94? I don't know. I was trusting my daily traffic reporter, Ruth.
How can you be Ruth and ruthless at the same time?
Yeah, it's a tough world.
Hey, Caleb, and I have a question for Ruth. Isn't there a formula where if you go off your main route that might be slowed and then do the alternate route and go through the yin-yang and this and that, it ends up taking longer taking the alternate route rather than if you just stayed and bit the bullet and slowed your way through your regular way?
Oh, yeah, you know, but there's lessons in life that we never learned, so that's how it is.
Which begs the question, what's the point of a traffic report?
I'm telling you. Thank you, Caleb.
Thank you.
And Ruth, if you offer an alternate route to everybody and everybody takes it, doesn't that automatically make the alternate route the traffic jam and the primary route
It certainly has.
free, wide open, floor it? So I
Well,
think
no.
you really ought to offer these alternate routes secretly to people, personally and privately.
They can figure it out themselves with their alternate.
There it is. Figure it out themselves.
Well, then what good are you?
You know, it's like the DJ saying, a Stairway to Heaven, just think about it. I'm not playing it. Just
Well,
imagine
don't
it
you
in your
know-
head.
don't
Figure
you
it
know-
out for yourself.
Don't you know all the basic ways to get to work? You might have one or two, maybe three at the most.
But we don't know
choices.
which ways are jammed
Right.
with traffic.
You're the
Ruth.
eyes and ears.
I think it's symbolic of her sexuality. Take the alternate route. That's it. Take the alternate route.
Mark, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Dave. Hey, I just want to let you know when you guys were talking about the plug up on the 15, I skated out of Rancho Bernardo down Pomerado and went right around it and was clear sailing, or I'd be missing my flight right now.
Very good. No, you're welcome that I told you about it.
So you didn't listen to Ruthie, is what you're saying?
Of course not.
Well,
Yeah, listen to me. I was the one who was moaning about
See,
it.
and he knew his alternate route.
Figure it out for yourself.
I can't hold your hands. Come on.
Route 66 as the doctor. Looks like you got cancer. Figure out how to get over that. See ya. Well, aren't you going to operate? No, do it yourself.
There's a shot full of chemo back in the back. You can
Figure
do
it out.
Yeah.
You should know. That's what you get. It serves you right for getting cancer.
Take an alternate route. Death.
Brian, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Brian, the call up.
Two days in a row. Last week there was an accident on the 15. I'm coming from Lake Elsinore, driving to La Jolla, and I listen into Ruthie, and it's like, well, the 15 looks fine, and then all of a sudden I get up to the 78, and it's blocked off. Of
course.
And then, you know how you're saying how the traffic really ruined your morning?
Yeah.
Well, my boss had said, or I didn't say anything to him the first day, and I was fine. He didn't say anything to me. The next day I decided to give him a courtesy call, and he says, well, why don't you leave a half hour or hour earlier? I'm like, you think I wouldn't do that? You think I wanted to be late to work and just love to sit in this traffic?
Mm-hmm.
And talk about a real downer in the morning.
Thanks a lot,
You know,
Ruth.
I really appreciate Ruth's thoroughness on the traffic, on stating two mornings in a row that everything's okay, and then, it's
She's the
not.
face of your pain.
Yeah.
Ruth, why don't you just grow up and do your job?
When would I ever say southbound 15 is okay? I never say that. It's always slow in Escondido every day.
The Nixonian denial.
Yeah.
It's just
Every day it's heavy.
Wow.
It's not like some new information.
okay, OJ. Yeah, you didn't do it.
Well, everything is Ruth's fault today, and if you would like to call up and blame her for that now's your opportunity. 888-570-1015 is our number. Everything is Ruth's fault.
Twisted my knee a couple of weeks ago.
Thanks a lot, Ruth.
You're welcome.
It's a thankless job. It's like the weatherman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't win. You just can't.
You know, the one weather forecaster who I think gets away with it is Aloha Taylor, because when she comes on in bad weather, she seems more troubled,
Yes.
worried, perplexed.
She's fretty. She frets.
She frets
Yeah.
about it than anyone else I know.
She's
and
like
the precautions that she lists for you.
Good-looking Aunt B.
Yeah. The chapstick, the water, the eye drops. I mean,
Oh, Andy.
Wait,
Andy. Andy, have you seen Opie? Oh, no. She does fret. The poor
She's
girl. I
fretting.
worry about her, developing ulcers or something.
Certainly high blood pressure.
Worrying
because when
about
a
all of
storm
us
moves in, yeah.
enduring
Yep.
the harsh, brutal
Yep.
Southern California weather.
She left the safety of Hawaii to come here.
Wow.
This living hell.
You know what torture is for Aloha Taylor? Imagining me leaving my house this morning without an umbrella.
Oh my God.
Or any kind of protective covering.
Wow.
No hat, no umbrella, no chapstick, no sunscreen, nothing.
Or leaving.
I just went out
Yeah.
in my sweater and my jeans.
And I did leave early.
Dave Rickards got wet today. He should be better in 6 to 8 weeks.
The DSC at night. 1015 KGB. San Diego's classic rock. This is the DSC at night.
1015
KGB. 1015 KGB. San Diego's only classic rock station.
Shocked at your last utility bill? Lower those skyrocketing energy costs by replacing old worn-out windows with new energy-efficient ones from M&I Windows. Save up to 50% on your monthly utility bills with M&I's gorgeous line of Renewal by Andersen windows. Ask about financing. Call M&I Windows today for a free consultation and save 15% off any window job. 1-866-DON'T MOVE.
Don't move. Improve. With M and I go to museums regularly. I like to collect art. I go out to restaurants with my lunch group every 2 months. I do want to go to 2 places in Africa. Brazil, I'd love to go to Argentina. I have 2 boys. I look forward to continuing my community service. I love to read. Love to read.
When we asked Karen Lehman about her retirement, she had a long list of plans. That's why she chose Union Bank Investment Services for help with her retirement plan. Karen's financial advisor got to know her retirement goals and her investment preferences. Then he built a portfolio of investments that would help meet her future needs. Karen believes in planning for her future. And we believe in her. Union Bank. Invest in you.
Investments available through Union Bank Investment Services, LLC, a registered broker-dealer investment advisor, member NASD SIPC, and wholly owned subsidiary of Union Bank of California, NA. Are not FDIC insured, may lose value, are not bank guaranteed.
Don't be fooled by Mother Nature.
Okay, Secure Roof says it's time for a reality check about your roof. If you have an old worn-out roof, you know it's going to leak. Mother Nature will make you sorry if you keep putting it off. So why gamble? Just call 1-866-SECURE-ROOF. Owner Dave Massey says right now you can save $500 off any beautiful new roof. Call 1-866-SECURE-ROOF for a free estimate and save $500.
1-866-SECURE-ROOF.
Right here in your backyard, United Way of San Diego County is making a difference in people's lives. Not just quick fixes, but real, lasting change. United Way contributions are investments in San Diego County that improve lives and build stronger neighborhoods. That's change. That's what matters. That's United Way. Become involved. Contribute to United Way. Go to www.uwsd.org.
1015 KGB.
Thank God there's DSC at night.
DSC at
That's
night.
101.5 KGB, baby.
Dave, you're on KGB. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, how you doing? I'm so glad you guys are having this session to call up and complain about Ruth.
Yeah.
I got a big complaint, Dave.
Go ahead, buddy.
Well, she's a lesbian, and that just means that there's less women out there for us guys. So it must be her fault that we can't get dates.
She's soaking up the chick pool, man.
Absolutely. I mean, she's taking up the inventory, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Ruth.
I wish.
All right, Gary, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, gang.
Morning.
Hey, I think this is a smoke screen. Ruth has nothing to do with traffic. She just is put on the air to do the traffic report where you guys can go play ping pong in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So that Boyer can be in the bathroom practicing in the sports world.
It's just an opportunity for us to waste time, right?
Exactly. I think it just buys time for you guys to get the behind-the-scenes work done. So,
Excuse me.
We understand.
Hello, excuse me. This is Quiet Talking James. Let's get Quiet Talking Gary to figure out his own bit. Quit horning in on my shtick-ola. We already have a Quiet Talking James. We don't need a Quiet Talking Gary, okay? Thanks a lot, Ruth.
Wow. Ouch.
And did he say so Boyer can practice in the bathroom saying in the sports world?
Right.
Oh.
Why?
Nobody can tell him apart.
No, that's my fault,
No,
too.
he does. No, I do. Cheney and I say it together.
Yeah. You do? It's a duet.
I've never heard that.
Sometimes.
What's the matter, Che?
Well, it's like I'm ready for him to join in the duet, and it's a solo sometimes. He's very inconsistent. He mixes it up.
You're kind of tricky, though.
Yeah, I know.
Because you do your intro, you list everybody. Road 66. And those boys. I see Boyer trying to jump in, and you're not there for him.
I wound up, check swing.
Yeah. Yep, you've been out there by yourself, cranking your hand.
Swinging in the wind.
That's the fun part.
Joe, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Oh, Dave, you smart son of a gun, you.
What's going on, man?
Hey, I got to complain about Ruth. Now that we're talking about it, I have to get it off my chest.
think you should.
A couple weeks ago, remember all the rain, floods, the whole bit?
That was Ruth's fault.
Yeah, I drive the 73 to work every single day up in the Santa Ana, Orange County area. She kept telling me on the traffic report that it was closed. So I was worried, thinking about I had to go around the 405 and dealing with all this traffic. It was a 74 that was closed. So like 3 or 4 days in a row, she kept doing this to me. It killed me.
Wow.
So anyway, I just wanted to get it off my chest. There you go.
You poor man.
I'm not even listening to you.
Did he say it was open? It's been open all this time?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that wasn't the information I had.
Well, then it's not my fault.
I don't know.
Dave, you're on KGB.
Dave, you douche.
What's up?
Somewhere up in L.A., Kobe Bryant's sitting around saying, thanks, Ruth, I sprained my ankle.
It's her fault. Okay.
I gotta go.
All right. You know what the new cellular craze is?
Mm-hmm.
I watch Comedy Central quite a bit. I'm doing a little workout routine in the middle of the day.
Right.
And I swear, half of their commercials now are for either wallpaper or ringtones that you can download to your cell phone.
Really?
And for the life of me, and I know this will probably change. I'm a little late to catch on to crazes, but for the life of me, I do not understand the fascination that people have with their cell phones.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got one so that I can make calls and get calls and be in touch with the important things going on in my life, but I don't need a camera on it. And I don't need all these goofy rings.
Right.
And I don't need exotic wallpaper. I mean, it's just not whatever.
Yeah.
That must be for teenagers.
Huh.
They must be amused by it.
No.
There are a lot of...
Haven't you ever been at Starbucks and all of a sudden someone gets a phone call and, Beethoven's 18th Symphony is playing? It's like, was wrong?
Right.
That wouldn't work for you?
Well, I couldn't tell if it's my phone or not.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have one. Seriously, if you can't tell when your phone is ringing.
Right.
The new ringtone?
Yeah.
Porn actresses moaning.
Oh, my God.
Moan tones is what they're called.
Oh, jeez.
That's better than that little hamster dancing around.
Well, this is what I mean. If you've been watching Comedy Central, you see this. I mean, literally half their commercial load right now is for the most annoying ringtones that you can pay for to have downloaded onto your cell phone.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
What's the cost for downloading?
I don't know.
Like that?
It's it's nickels and dimes
Right.
here and there, but it's just why?
I want the phone to make calls. I want it not to drop calls, and I want it to give me voicemail like within a day of when I get it, and it doesn't always do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Sometimes
hate
3
that.
days later, it's like, where did this come from? I've been checking it. I just, how does that happen?
Ruth, you know how when you say when you're walking down the street and someone else is walking down the street and they're on the cell phone and it just pisses you off. And you acknowledge that there's no reason for it to piss you off, but it does.
Absolutely none.
No reason to piss you
No
off, but it does.
reason.
It just pisses you off. I get annoyed by people who don't have like a regular ringtone.
Yeah.
And I have no reason to be.
No, it is no.
They're having a
annoying,
little
though.
fun.
Right.
They've personalized their phone. They've got some cute little ring, and it amuses them. And I have no reason to be pissed off by it. But I'm like, what is wrong with... What is wrong with that?
I know.
I am so happy that Abramowitz can't afford his cell phone anymore. Because his used to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little
I know.
Star. We'd be out golfing together with other guys trying to outman each other,
Right.
making bets and stuff. And, who's going to outdrive each other. And we're, sizing each other up. And then here's my partner. Doot, 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 doot.
Nice.
The world's most famous porn star, Jenna Jameson, has signed a contract with Wicked Wireless to provide the voice for the moans.
Oh, brother.
Wicked Wireless CEO Dennis Adamo says the newest feature should hit the market later this year. Jenna will supply orgasmic moans. Come hither moans. Okay. Shelley Dunn, have you ever moaned in your life?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Please demonstrate for me now the difference between an orgasmic moan and a come hither moan.
Okay. I would think the orgasmic one would be, like excited.
Okay.
But come hither, I would think would be,
Okay, got it. The stop it now, I'm about to explode moan for $2.50 each.
What a great job for Jenna.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, you get paid for that? Awesome.
Overall, ringtones are a growing business. It's expected that $2.5 billion will be spent on ringtones this year.
Obscene.
Only a few years ago, they were completely unheard of. Yeah, my daughter does this too. Spends money on ringtones.
I'm surprised they don't have us doing stuff like that.
Downloads these goofy little songs that's supposed to sound like a hit song on the radio.
Uh-huh.
You get the factory stock selection of ringtones.
Right.
And once you move past, you have. And so she spends
Nicely
$5. She spends $5 on downloading like Usher
Right.
ringtone, but it's not Usher. It's some synthesizer. So when you get it after the $5, you know what it sounds like? That's different.
The only thing that's cool that I've used as an option on my phone is to have a different ring for different people. So you don't even have to look. That's kind of cool. But
Is it?
That's the most I need to have it.
Now, have they heard what their song is?
Do people get offended by the ringtone that you choose for them? Is that where you're going, Ruth?
Yes.
I don't think so, because I've only done one for Mike, so I know it's him when he calls just by sound, and then everyone else gets the ordinary one.
And what does the not having to look at your phone do for you? How does that improve your life?
Well, I know I want to answer the phone when it's him calling.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I don't want to answer the phone if it's someone else calling.
Uh-huh.
So, you look.
Got it.
Screening.
I just have too many to assign. I wouldn't be able to remember them all. It's
That's
so
why
much.
you can only do like one. You can only,
Well, I thought
two
about
at
that.
the most.
My phone will do that. And I thought, okay, I can assign ringtones, but it's like, do I want to memorize ringtones assigned with names, or do I just want to look and say, oh, Carly.
Right.
Hello. It's so much easier and simple.
Well, not if you're driving, not if you're, not if you need to have your eyes someplace else. So I just found that's one, really the only option that I've used that I find convenient, and I'm glad it's something that it's offered. But other than that, I just wanted to make phone calls.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Without dropping them.
Without dropping them, and without, I've had conversations where I've had to call people back 3 times Just all of a sudden, middle of a sentence.
I know.
Where'd you go?
I know.
Why can't you fix that?
I don't know.
I hate when I don't even know they got this,
I know,
and I'm still blah, blah, blah.
And you're usually in the middle
yakking.
of revealing some dirty little secret about your
Exactly.
life for the first time.
Right. Exactly.
And it really upsets me because apparently, the dog didn't survive.
Right.
And the veterinarian told me that that's a crime
Right.
in 38 of America's 50 states, and I'm worried that the police are after me. Hello?
Right. How much did you
Hello?
hear?
And all of a sudden,
Right. Oh, that's the worst when it's been dropped and they call you back and it rings in your damn ear.
Dave, I lost you when you said you went to the vet today. What were you saying after that? Nothing. Aren't the incredible super technological wonders of our life a pain in the ass?
Yes, absolutely.
Up to the minute traffic reports, instant cellular communication. I hate it all.
I hate it too.
Krusty the Clown has issued the following statement.
This is the DSC at Night.
1015 KGB.
Good call with the Mickey D's. How's the new spicy chicken sandwich?
Oh, muy bueno, my friend. It's mucho picante. And dude, it's caliente, but not too caliente.
Caliente?
But not too caliente.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Crispy, a tender, delicious pollo breast. Chipotle, peppery spices like right from Mama's Casa in Old Mexico.
Okay, Vic, you're not Latino. And you're speaking like
el
you're...
güero? Of course. Why you acting so strange, muchacho?
All right, let me try that sandwich.
Well...
Rico!
The spicy chicken is the newest premium chicken sandwich. A crispy chicken breast smothered in bold chipotle spices, crisp lettuce, and juicy tomato on a honey wheat roll. You'll taste the world with a whole new premium flavor.
Excelente quality.
Whoa. Slow down, amigo. That is my sandwich.
Spice up your favorite premium salad today. Just ask for the new spicy crispy chicken on top to give your salad mucho flavor. Great tasting premium salads topped off with spicy crispy chicken. Delicioso.
At participating McDonald's.
Sid's Carpet Barn, come on down. The highest quality, the lowest prices in town.
For over 55 years, Sid's Carpet Barn has been San Diego County's floor covering leader. Sid's has a vast selection of carpet and hard surface flooring, including wood, ceramic, laminate, and vinyl, with prices as low as 59 cents a square foot. And best of all, professional installation is immediately available.
Sid's Carpet Barn, come on down.
At Sid's, you'll find incredible bargains every day. Carpet and vinyl from 59 cents a foot. Ceramic tile from 99 cents. 15-year laminates from $1.69 a foot. And real wood from $2.99 a foot. Plus, at Sid's, you can get immediate installation of your carpet or hard surface flooring. Sid's Carpet Barn, 132 West 8th Street, National City, just off the 5 freeway, and in North County at 285 East Carmel Street, San Marcos, on the south side of the 78.
Sid's Carpet Barn, come on down. Yeah!
The SB AT&T. Your world delivered.
The San Diego SBC Yellow Pages has changed its name to the AT&T Yellow Pages. Call 1-877-511-4483 to place your ad in the hardest working book in San Diego. The new AT&T Yellow Pages.
Dude, I'm in trouble. Why? I haven't done my taxes yet. I don't have an appointment anywhere. I can't figure out the forms for myself. I'm done for.
Whoa, relax.
I'm gonna have to change my name and leave the country.
Just go to TurboTax.com. They have everything you need to get your taxes done quickly.
TurboTax.com?
Yep, you just answer simple questions and it fills in all the right forms. It checks for errors and calculations are guaranteed accurate.
Sounds easy.
You can even e-file and get confirmation that the IRS received your return.
Well, that sounds a lot easier than what I was planning. Learn more at TurboTax.com. Log on and you're done.
Imagine your home looking freshly painted year after year after year. It will with ProCraft Liquid Stucco. You'll never have to paint or restucco your house again. Plus, ProCraft comes in thousands of colors. For additional information, visit 101kgb.com and enter keyword stucco.
I'm afraid we're going to need another stool sample.
This is the DSC at Night.
Not for medical reasons. My robot needs food.
1015 KGB.
Promo, where are you guys golfing today?
Lawrence Welk Golf Course. We're playing the Fountain Side.
This is a brand new stop on Dave's free Thursday golf tour.
Yeah. Thanks to Trevor and Terry out there for getting us out.
Trevor Weidman and Terry Roberts. Hooked us up there at the Lawrence Welk Resort. It's brought to you by the Fun Bike Center, our title sponsor for the last 50 years here on Dave's Free Thursday Golf. Look for Fun Bike to open up their brand new, ginormous superstore later this spring. So can you answer a question for me?
Sure. I'll try.
How is it that you know every single woman in this building?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't. There are a lot of men and women that walk around here.
I'm not talking about men.
Well, okay. Well,
I'm specifically pointing out that you know every, let's put it this way, cute woman in this building.
You know, that's not true. There are a lot of cute women that work here that pass through the kitchen on their way upstairs, and I have no clue who they are.
I don't believe you, because just this morning,
okay,
for, I would say, the billionth time,
okay,
I walk in, and there's this cute girl there, and you guys were talking, and you were very kind to say, by the way, do you know Dave?
Okay.
And I said, no, I don't. And I shook her hand, and you said, this is so-and-so, and her social security number is 309-555.
No.
And she lives in North Park, and she's this, and she's that, and you know everything.
Wow.
Now, how long has that girl been here?
I would guess
10 minutes?
No. Yeah, are you talking about how long has she worked here, or how long has she been in the building? I don't get the question. How long has she been here?
She lurked in the building for 6 months before she was actually hired,
That's how she
Dave.
got the job,
I'm trying to figure out the difference
She
on
just
that
wouldn't
one.
go away.
You
No, I
know
mean-
every cute girl in this building.
It's not true. This girl that you met today works downstairs, so I see her more than I see the people upstairs. And all I know is her first name. All I do is talk to her. I make conversation. When you came
How do you meet them?
In passing.
How did you meet that girl? Tell me what your move was.
I don't have a move. It's not a move.
Okay, I just call it that. Tell me what you did to meet that girl.
Okay, well, she works with a guy that I've worked with for years. His name is Gabe, and I'd always go in there and tease Gabe because we've known each other since the old Kogo days. And she works with Gabe, so she listens to the show, and then one thing led to another, and she and I talked. That's all we do is talk.
And when did this happen?
I want to say when you guys were on vacation, your last vacation, that's when I first really started talking to her.
Okay.
You know,
have you offered her any favors?
No.
Not a one.
No, but I did get her a cup of coffee.
Okay, so instead of offering favors, you've gone ahead and done favors.
I went up to 7-Eleven. I said, would you like a cup of coffee? I'm going that way.
Right.
Isn't that an offering of a
Apparently
favor?
not in his world, no.
And I also offered the same thing to Gabe, by the way.
Oh, that's fine.
No.
To get to her.
No, that's not. I'm not trying to flirt with anybody anymore because I have a girlfriend. I'm telling you that for the bottom, honest truth.
Does your girlfriend listen online to the show?
Hopefully.
Okay, that explains it.
No. Right now she's not, but I don't have any problem about you thinking that I flirt because I don't.
I'm not saying that you do.
Yeah, I don't. And you know what?
Because I have a theory on how you know all these cute girls.
What?
Because you go up and you offer them favors, free food.
Not true.
Or I know
Not
for a
true.
fact that it is true.
In this case, with this girl, not true. Chainsaw knows her because he gave her a copy of the movie because she's a fan. She listens to the show. And she was talking to Chainsaw one time in the hallway about the movie. You know, when you came into the kitchen and I was engaged with a conversation with her, I didn't want to be rude and not say hi to you. So I said,
appreciate that.
So I said hi to you, and that was my way of introducing you two. I said, by the way, have you guys met?
And I appreciate that. I was just wondering how you do it, how you manage to know every single cute girl in this building.
Well, once again, I don't know every cute girl in this building.
See, now you do. And you say that you don't. You say you don't do favors, and then 1 second later you say, "Well, I offered to get her coffee, and then I walked across town to 7-Eleven to buy her coffee."
On my knees through broken glass.
Yeah, which you would if she asked you to.
So I was going that way anyway.
Right.
I go that way.
I don't believe that either.
The denials aren't selling.
No, I go to 7-Eleven almost every morning to get a cup of coffee.
Never offered me one.
But before you do, you go and ask the cute girls if they want coffee.
Not true.
True.
Not true.
I know this stuff is true.
You know,
didn't you used to go and buy Emily breakfast every day?
Yeah, but that was not my way of flirting with her. I was coming into the building to do the best of Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
He never flirts with me.
And I knew that she was there.
You're not a cute chick.
Well, he's my sports producer. Isn't that part his job?
He's your producer, yes.
Right. And He has never once offered. If he goes to 7-Eleven every day, and I love 7-Eleven coffee, right here.
Yeah.
Never offered. Never offered.
I didn't know that.
You don't
but now-
You didn't know that because he's not a cute chick.
Well, I don't like to bother Chainsaw. He's deep in thought with his sports report.
And I always ask him, please come in and tell me something, and then he continues to ignore me.
I didn't know that. I
think
would
it's
go-
because I'm not.
You
cute
didn't.
enough.
You didn't know because he's not a cute chick. Because you don't go out of your way to find out things about anybody unless they're a cute chick.
I need
You
to
know
get some
every
implants.
cute chick in the building.
Gotta start dressing sexier.
You do. You buy them
You need the
flowers. You take care of their cats. You get them coffee. You make them breakfast. You carry their books.
I bought Gabe donuts a week and a half ago. Was that flirting? No.
Nothing you do is flirting. You've never flirted in your life. I mean, you deny this. So
No, I've flirted before. Sure, I have, but lately I have not. And ask Emily if she thought that was a way of me flirting when I was bringing her in breakfast. I just did that to be a nice guy because I knew that she was there overnight and she was probably hungry, and I had an extra sausage sandwich or whatever.
breakfast that I bought specifically for her.
No, ask her. I know for sure.
You know, if I
doubt.
ask her and she says you're wrong, you'll just deny it. So what's the point?
You know what? Ask her. I'm just curious because
Emily, did you think Bromo was flirting with you?
I didn't think he'd bring me the breakfast if I was a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what?
There it is. Now deny it. Go ahead. Prove me right and deny it.
Emily was kind of like reminded me of my
little sister.
My sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
You know what?
Do you have a little sister?
Your sister's not that young.
Yes, I do, Boyer. I have a sister that's 1 year younger than I am.
You're the only successful kid I ever had in my life.
Oh, hey, by the way,
yeah.
The other day, I went to Jack in the Box and I bought 2 tacos and I gave one of them to Steve Asaro.
Okay, great. I didn't say that you don't do this for everybody.
You know what? I randomly do stuff like this just because I guess you think it's dumb or stupid or.
That's your words, not mine. Those are your words, not mine. You don't accept my words.
I'm just trying to be myself, and I'm not trying to flirt. Those days are done. I don't
Those are
flirt
my
anymore.
words.
I don't flirt anymore. And if I do bring an extra taco back and I give it to somebody, what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Well, then, you know, you're implying that I'm after every.
I asked how you meet all the cute chicks because you know every single one of the building.
Well, I will tell you that I'm here more than anyone else on the show is here, and you know I'm around the building. Like just today, I met 93.3's new intern.
Let's start over. Let's just wipe the slate clean. Let's start over here, okay?
Yeah.
Because this has become confrontational, and I don't want it to be that way.
Oh no, I'm not taking it that way, Dave.
Apparently not. Here's a question, Bromo.
Okay.
How do you know every cute chick in this building?
That's false. I don't know every cute chick in this building. I really don't. And I will put me under a lie detector test. I don't.
See, he takes it as an accusation.
Right. No.
And I just want to know how he does it.
Right. I'm denying your...
I know. You take it as an accusation.
There are so many girls in this building, Dave, and that you wouldn't even believe. Go upstairs and see how many there are up there. I don't know every girl in this building. It's impossible.
He knows a much higher percentage of the cute
we
chicks
do.
than anybody else. And if you adjust for hours here, whatever.
Okay.
Do you remember when he was madly in love with the hot chick upstairs?
Yeah.
I'll tell you how we met her. We were doing a thing down here. It might even been the day that Mike Thomas was refusing to be initiated here on the show.
Right, it was that
I think
night.
it was that day.
Yeah, it was.
And we had a whole gaggle of beautiful sales girls from upstairs come down here into the studio and be the audience. And the hot chick had never been seen by anybody in here before, including Abramowitz.
Right.
And I picked her out of the crowd and just asked her a couple questions about what she thought about what she was seeing. And no one had met her before.
Right.
Later that day, Abramowitz knew her social security number.
No.
They had lunch together already.
Wow.
He knew all about her sick cat. He knew about her boyfriend in Orange County. They knew that they lived near each other, all this stuff. Later that day.
Yes!
Okay.
That man is a mover.
That's more than just working in the building.
Okay, I have a spin for you. Can I spin it?
That's all you do. I don't want to spin. I just want to know how it happened.
Now, on the other hand, if I had walked around and known every guy's name in this building and didn't know any of the women, you guys would think I was gay, right?
We already think you're gay.
So I can't win here.
We already think you're gay. Don't
I'm
worry
not
about that.
Gay.
Huh?
I'm definitely 100% not gay.
That's why I think you know every cute chick in this building.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying hi or, hey, how what do you do here? Or,
Why do you think I think it's wrong? I just wanted to know how you did it.
Well, I'm adamant to the fact that I don't know every cute girl in this building.
Well, most of them.
There are so many employees here, Dave, you wouldn't even believe.
Would you be happy if we said almost every?
I'd say half.
Oh, you liar. You're such a liar.
I don't go upstairs very much, Dave. There's no reason for me to run into anybody upstairs. They don't come down here very much.
I know that. And yet you know all about them.
Well, gosh, darn it, you've had me go into a conference hall wearing a diaper and having someone pull the diaper away with all these girls around. I can't help but to have them come up and say, hey, nice diaper, by the way.
Did I say nice diaper?
I've had that happen about 10 times where a girl I've never met will say, hey, at least you got your clothes on. And I'll go, what? And then I was in that conference hall, and I saw everything. And then
I need a coffee? I'll go to 7-Eleven for you.
And that's how I talk to them.
Yeah.
But
so it's the getting naked that you attribute to meeting all the hot chicks.
Well,
doesn't hurt.
They come up to me and say, hey, look, you're finally wearing clothes, you know.
Right, yeah.
What am I supposed to say? Say, hey, F off, leave me alone, you know what I mean? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. I was just curious how it happens, and you finally answered it. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
The bets and the stunt payoffs are a big part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
I don't walk around and seek every girl around here. I don't.
No,
I don't.
Just the hot ones.
No, Boyer, I don't. I come in here, I do my work, I play ping pong, and I'm out of here.
I have never known a guy to be so defensive about knowing so many hot chicks.
I know. The guys are, I think,
He's
a little
so
envious
defensive.
of you, Bromo.
Well, that's cool, but I guess just because I'm here a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here a lot. I've streaked around this building before where some of the girls are parking their car and they see me run by.
Right.
You know, and here I'm walking around the hallway and someone will be walking by, 2 or 3 girls, and they'll say, hey, where's your diaper? You know, and make little comments like that.
Didn't one of them shout to you, hey, nice?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you said, what?
I said, what?
And she said, I said, nice.
And that's when she motioned with both of her hands. I was speechless.
Is she a cute chick?
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that.
And she turned around and walked away. I had no comments. What am I supposed to say? Hey, thanks. What am I supposed to say to a comment like that?
I think what you're supposed to say is, can I get you a coffee over 7-Eleven? I'm walking.
No.
Have you ever done her any favors?
No.
Really?
I know where her desk is. She sits right across from the hot chick.
Interesting how you know that, but you never go upstairs.
No, I've been up there before.
You said you never go there.
No, I don't go up there very much, Ruth. I've been up there before plenty of times, just like Boyer has.
Earlier you
If you offered me $5,000 and gave me 3 chances to find that person's desk,
couldn't do it.
You'd be safe with your money.
Right.
I could do it for $1.
I know you could. I know you could
Well-
find every cute girl's desk in this building. I know you could.
That's because I'm up there conducting business, man.
You just said you don't go up there. You said
business.
you say you
couple
don't
times.
go up there. You insisted you don't go up there.
I said I don't go up there very much anymore.
Never is synonymous with plenty.
I mean, I was up there yesterday to talk to Mike Thomas, and that was it.
Ooh.
He's got a desk up there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm walking to his office,
Do you not remember just a few minutes ago saying you never go up there?
well, what I meant is I don't go.
And
up
now
there.
you've memorized where the cute girls work.
Well, it's because I used to talk to the hot chick all the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about the hot chick. I'm talking about this other girl who's cute, by the way.
Well, she is right across from the hot chick. So, you know, if I'm talking to the hot chick, I'm not going to ignore the other one.
I was supposed to say to her, F off?
No.
Am I supposed to just say, hey, go to hell?
I'm not going to turn my back to
I'm not
her.
going to turn my back on her.
You know, I'm just making conversation and carrying on the Clear Channel attitude.
Oh. Well, then go up there and fire her.
No.
Lay her off.
You know, the handbook says to be friendly to your fellow coworkers.
It does? What page?
Where
does it say that?
It's in there somewhere.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I don't know where all the guys sit. I know where Bill Degisher sits.
All right. Mike, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Tip top.
Bromo, listen. Dave's got a voice tape, okay, that it's impeccable timing, and it kills me every time he plays it, all right? He'll be doing it when people are annoying or whatever, and you just need to listen, okay? And it goes something like this. Let me play it for you real quick. It goes, "Shut up!"
Oh, kiss me.
No, I know, Bromo, I know.
Oh, you want to kiss me, huh? No, I don't even know what you just said, but why should I shut up?
You don't know. You never know what anybody ever says.
That is true. You don't know what anybody is saying to you.
That's true.
I know what.
I was just asking you a question.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys might take it as a compliment, and you are accused by it.
Yeah.
Well,
I said I'd never known a guy who knows so many hot chicks and takes that as an offensive statement.
Right.
Well, because it implies that I'm walking around.
I don't care what it implies. I'm just saying.
It implies that I'm walking around flirting all day when I'm actually doing.
That is your guilty conscience saying that. That's your guilty for some reason you take that as a shot.
Not a shot, but just false.
An accusation. Okay, false. And it's not false. It's so true.
I can't help it that I know a lot of the women around here. I really can't. What am I supposed to do? Put on a mask that says "Don't talk to me"?
I love his alternatives.
No, what am I supposed to do?
You're so black and white, so extreme.
All I did was wax her car and rotate her tires. What was I supposed to do? Tell her to F off?
No. I got her strawberries one time because she wasn't feeling very well.
Who's that?
The medicinal value of a strawberry can't be.
Who'd you get strawberries for?
The hot chick. That was a long time ago. Mm-hmm. That was a long time ago.
She had an upset stomach, so you bought her food?
Well, something like I forget the scenario. It was a chance to go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. You know,
like a frequent buyer card there or something?
No, I mean, she was having a bum day, so I tried to do something. They didn't have any flowers around there.
You know what we've forgotten is, just haven't thought about, is maybe there's a hot chick at the 7-Eleven that he's flirting with. And that's the reason
I guarantee he knows her.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. What's her name at 7-Eleven? What's the girl's name at 7-Eleven?
There's Linda that works there.
Who knows the name of their 7-Eleven
Nobody.
Card? Because I've been in there before in a thong walking around like a goofball for 20 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And so I struck up a conversation with her afterwards.
Uh-huh.
She's a very charming, nice lady.
They all are.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I don't know. So what if I don't know any of the guys' names?
Listen, let me tell you something.
What?
Make no mistake about this. If you're a woman and you work for Clear Channel and Abramowitz doesn't know your name, you're ugly.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know every Clear Channel woman in this building.
Yeah, you do.
I really don't.
Oh, no, I know you don't. Only the hot, cute ones.
Right.
No, I know them by sight because you see them walking through the hallways.
See, so then you at least know where they work, where they hang.
Well, I know a lot of them work upstairs.
More than we know.
You know, we have a vantage point of one of the entries here at Clear Channel, and you've got to have a magnetic key card to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
It never fails. If there's a cute girl standing outside having difficulty getting in, within 5 seconds, Abramowitz will be there to help. And I don't know how he knows that there's a cute girl struggling to get into the building, but he's there and he...
Like Superman.
Every time. He can smell him.
I've done that a lot of times.
I know you do.
It's because, they're like they're in distress and they're trying to get their stuff together.
They're in distress.
They got a cup of coffee in one hand. They're dabbling around in their purse for their key card in the other.
Uh-huh.
There I am free with, both my hands free.
Right.
So I'm going to shoot my wad over there.
Wow. I'm not touching that key card again.
My wallet over there. And open it
How
up.
much progress did I just make? None.
Yeah.
I got to go.
I'm already good. Yeah, Emily, if you were the new guy, there's no way you would have gotten those breakfasts.
No way.
Not a chance in hell.
There were other people in the building at the same time. I'm the only one that got breakfast.
Wow.
Hey, if you work here at Clear Channel and Abramowitz has not bought you breakfast, you're ugly. And believe me, I know, because he's never bought one for me. Hell, the guy owes me $9,000. You think I'm ever going to see a penny of it?
No.
You know why? He's spending all his money on breakfast for all the cute chicks here.
Exactly.
This is the DSC at night.
KGB. You appreciate the third largest graduate program in the U.S. and teachers that take the time to focus on your individual education. You value our accreditation by the agency that rates the nation's top universities and colleges, but you don't have time for football and marching bands. We're National University because you're you, and you're going to get your degree your own way in your time. National University, 28 California campuses, 1-877-97-LEARN.
Frustrated with a broken kitchen or laundry room appliance? Be sure to remember the 1-800-APPLIANCE jingle, because soon you may not find us in those expensive yellow pages. In fact, many of our customers call in and sing our jingle to us when they schedule a service call. All repairs include a full year warranty on all parts and labor. Remember, the only number you'll ever need is 1-800-APPLIANCE. Sing it! That's 1-800-APPLIANCE.
Appliance experts will rescue you. Call 1-800-APPLIANCE. Ooh,
They love me. They love me not. They love me. They love me not.
Uncertainty isn't a great thing to have in a relationship. It's nice to believe that others always have your best interest at heart. But it's really hard to know. Could be your money they want.
They love me. They love me not. They love me.
It can sometimes feel that way with the phone company. Like they want your money without giving you what you deserve. If you're not sure you're getting your money's worth, take a closer look at home phone service from Time Warner Cable.
They love me. They love me not. They love me.
Digital Phone offers the great features you love, plus unlimited local calling and free long distance for as low as $39.95 a month. So if this sounds like a better deal than you're getting now, pick Digital Phone from Time Warner Cable and start saving today.
They love me. They love me not. They love me. They love me not.
Call us today at 1-800-872-0351. That's 1-800-872-0351. $39.95 price is valid when you combine Digital Phone with other qualifying Time Warner Cable services. Some restrictions apply. Call for details.
Michelob Ultra recognizes all those people who found a way to turn a good workout into a good time.
1 part Boston Marathon, 10 parts Mardi Gras, without the beads.
They know that in the best 10Ks, when you cross the finish line isn't as important as how.
Yeah, well, we followed that naked guy for about 2 miles. There is no way I would have made it without him.
They're in the beach volleyball tournaments.
Anybody can play 8 games in a day, but can you play 8 games in an 8-inch afro?
And they make summer skiing and snowboarding completely surreal.
All you need is a board and a bikini, and maybe a Viking helmet.
However you go all out, make Michelob Ultra your great-tasting, completely refreshing reward.
You just make a little cooler in the snow for your Michelob Ultra and hope no one skis over it.
Live life to the ultra. Michelob Ultra. Michelob Ultra Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
The Window Factory's new product feature for this month is a gem in innovation, our Marquee Prism Grids. Now, most of our window and door products can be upgraded from our standard grid to the new Marquee Prism Grid design, and for this month only at no additional charge. Call for details. Winner of the Union Tribune's Best Window Company Award for 2 years running. Call the Window Factory now at 800-WINDOW-1 in San Diego and Santa Ana. That's 800-WINDOW and the number 1. License number 741324.
There is a place for progressive thinking people like you.
Freedom is beautiful.
AM 1360 KLSD, San Diego's home for Air America Radio.
It'll take time to restore chaos.
Set a preset now. AM 1360 KLSD.
Race fans, start your engines for Race Wednesday with me, Chris Boyer, presented by Napa Auto Parts. Get the good stuff. Surf over to 101kgb.com, throttle down to the contest page, get the details you need to know to win a day of racing with me, Boyer, from KGB and Napa.
The DSC at night.
Hey, don't worry. You don't have to make up stories here. Save that for court.
1015 KGB.
8:38 on the clock. That means it's time for Chainsaw. We'll look at sports. Good morning, Cookie.
Well, good morning, Chris Boyer, and thank you very much. And hello again, everybody in the sports world. Yeah, that's right. Every day at 8:38. Anyway, one of the greatest days of your San Diego sports calendar. Your defending Western Division champion San Diego Padres open the 2006 schedule today at Petco Park. Jake Peavy, first pitch, 4:05 our time against Barry Bonds and the steroid Cisco Giants. And sports fans, incidentally, if you're walking around downtown and happen to bump into Barry Bonds before or after the game, here's a safety tip.
Yeah.
Distant violin music, good. Fire, bad.
You are talking about the nonsensical ravings of a lunatic mind.
I know, but it's just a warning because I like safety. Helix High grad and Heisman Trophy winner Reggie Bush will throw out the first pitch. Ruth's still scratching her head.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. The fire? Frankenstein. Anyway, Padres Giants 4:05 our time, Channel 4 and ESPN2 will televise. Former stripper Anna Benson caught her husband, ex-New York Mets pitcher Chris Benson, cheating on her.
Uh-oh.
And she once vowed that if she did do that, if she caught him cheating, she would sleep with the entire Mets organization.
Oh.
So once again, the Mets are screwed even before the season starts. You know? Hope the batteries are fresh in your television remote because right around the 7th inning stretch tonight, the championship game of the NCAA Men's College Basketball Tournament will tip off. And Ruthie, because of the time change, it's going to be light when that happens tonight. Oh, no!
Maybe it'll rain.
UCLA, who looked so magnificent Saturday night, will take on Florida in the title game. Channel 8 begins coverage at 6. The tip-off is 6:21. Florida is favored by 1 point. This could and should be a dandy. That's 6:21 for the basketball game, and you'll be watching the Padre game up till then.
Who are you rooting for?
I'm going for UCLA.
All right.
Sure, why not?
California, you bet.
But look at their mascots. Gator versus Bruins. Who calls a bear a Bruin?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's like calling a dog a canine American. I mean, come on. Hey, you clan. There's a reason we've never heard of Yogi Bruin or Smokey Bruin or even Sugar Bruin, okay? Yet everyone has heard of Wally Gator. Huh?
I don't get it.
You haven't? Wally Gator. Wasn't it Hanna-Barbera cartoon? Yeah, come on, people. God. Meanwhile, in the National Bat.
And our coach would yell from the dugout every now and then, you know, hey guys, let's hear some chatter out there. Let's hear some chatter. What are we, rabbits? Might as well have been, you know. Chattering is saying, hey, batter, batter, over and over again. I don't think I ever felt like more of an idiot in my whole life. Out in the field going, hey, batter, batter, hey, batter, hey, batter, batter, hey, batter, hey, batter, hey, batter, hey. Hey, batter, 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 hey. Hey, coach, is there a point to this? What is that for the batter's benefit? Hey, batter, batter, hey, fielder, fielder. Hey, batter, 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 hey, fielder, fielder, fielder. They're communicating. And as the ball got to him, we're all supposed to lean in and go, hey, batter, batter, swing! Like he couldn't get a hit when he yelled that. It's like swinging a... Did you hear what they yelled, coach? If that's fair, they should do that in all adult sports, you know? I'd like to see that out in the golf course. You know, hey, golfer, golfer! Hey, golfer, 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 putt! Putt, golfer! It's right there, putt! What the hell's the matter with you, Ralph? I'm just trying to make it fun. Why do you learn that? Are you supposed to apply that later in life? Hey, lawyer, lawyer! Hey, lawyer, 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 hey, lawyer! Sue! Sue, lawyer! Bus driver, drive, drive! Shift, bus driver! What the hell's the matter with you?
Skitball Association. Ruthie's boyfriend. You just got to love him now. Are you guys going together?
Almost.
It's nice. Luke Walton continued his most excellent season with 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal as the Lakers beat the Houston Rockets 104-88. What a thrill it was just a couple of weeks ago for Ruthie to actually guess who our mystery guest was, and it was Luke. And they had remember their chatter?
Oh, the spark.
It was just fun to see that happen.
It really was.
The initiation.
It was like watching Love Story without the cancer.
Right. Infatuation grows to
I
love. And
know.
we were there for the first golden moment.
Sweet.
It was very, very nice. Oh, and Kobe chipped in with 43, but whatever.
Whatever.
In other sports, Shelley, Ruth 66.
Read your newspaper.
It is. I don't know. It is 8:44 and 2 seconds, and this is your 101.5. Do we have Crackpot Half Baked coming up?
Absolutely.
Sports Network. Oh, my.
KGB.
Don't worry, you won't feel a thing.
The DSC at night.
Till I jam this down your throat.
KGB.
All right, the dating stories continue here at the KGB. Claire is changing things up. She says, not having that problem, but I was on a first date the other night. I ordered my dinner. The waiter got everything wrong.
I hate that.
So I called him over and asked to return it so that they could fix it. This really embarrassed the guy that I was out with. He looked sheepish. I asked him, hey, does this embarrass you? So he explains his theory to me that in expensive restaurants, it's, quote, unsophisticated to return something unless there is something drastically wrong with it. He called her unsophisticated.
Wow.
That's such a lie, too.
No kidding. That's the very place you should demand to have it the way you ordered it.
We actually got in a little fight about this, Dave, on our first date, which I assume is why he hasn't called back. Now, my roommate thinks it has nothing to do with it being a nice restaurant. She says it's impolite to send back a meal in a restaurant if someone else is buying it for you. Now, I'd never heard of that one.
That's crazy.
Is any of this true? Is it rude to send a meal back if it's a nice restaurant or if another person's buying it for you? What would you have done? Well, I'll give you my personal take on this. I learned. See, I used to be like that. I used to be the sheepish, I'll just deal with it. And then I learned that it's perfectly okay. You know, you just be nice about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfectly okay to ask to have your meal corrected.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. So I don't have any problem with that. Furthermore, if I'm with someone that I care about, I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that it's done right, rather than sit there sheepishly and watch them just accept it.
Right.
So, Claire, I think the guy should have not only not been offended or feel unsophisticated, he should have taken the initiative of returning it for you.
That's right.
I'm surprised he had the spine to ask her out. If he doesn't have the spine to send a meal back, how's he going to suck it up?
I mean, he's the one that's unsophisticated, huh?
That's crazy. You know, you pay good money for a good meal, it should be right.
Stick up for your date's order.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any wavering. There's no wavering on this policy for me, depending on the cost of the restaurant.
Right, right.
If I'm at McDonald's or I'm at Mille Fleur, it's the same. Let's just get it right. And I understand mistakes happen. No big. Let's just fix it. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not going anywhere. If you're at a nice restaurant, you're not in a hurry, are you?
No. You know, the only time the suck it up and eat it applies is if you've already left the drive-up window and you're on the road.
Right, yeah.
Just practicality sets in.
Yeah.
But this case, send it back, get it right, and be nice to the waiter.
I worked at a fancy restaurant that was right across the street from the theater. So there was always a theater crowd, a theater rush.
Not like a movie.
And there was
this a movie or they?
No, a play. Yeah. And they just walked across the street, so it was really convenient. But there was no time to send anything back, and they did anyway, though. I usually just comp the meal.
How good is it when you get in a fight on your first date?
Not good.
How good is it when the guy tells you you're unsophisticated
really
on a first date?
Not good.
Why would you even care that he hasn't called you back? Why would you want him to call you back?
Because he was really hot and cute. You know, here's a guy who, if he's not going to stand up for you to a waiter, he's not going to stand up for you to anybody.
I've never heard this theory that it's impolite to send back a meal if someone else is buying it for you.
No,
I haven't either.
That's
crap.
whack.
He made that up just to make her feel guilty, make her feel bad.
Well, this was her roommate that said this.
That's just not true.
I don't think so. I don't have a problem with that. Now, I don't like people who do it rude or mean.
Right, right.
Exactly.
Or condescendingly.
Right.
I had many things sent back, and the people were really apologetic. I just can't eat it, or it's the wrong thing, or whatever the reason was.
I would be open to hearing from the people who are waiters, specifically waiters, waitresses, because that's who we deal with.
Right.
Do you have a problem with people who send stuff back?
As long as they say, hey, look, you know what? This isn't cooked quite as much as I want it to be.
Right.
Can you throw it back on the fire for a couple minutes for me?
Well, I'm sure waiters and wait staff don't love that because it should have been done right in the first place, and it does mess with their flow
rhythm. Yeah,
their rhythm.
There are some finicky guys out there.
Yeah,
but he should be hacked to the chef.
Exactly.
Or whoever screwed it up.
Well, I tell you, a lot of times it's my fault because I would rather err on the rare side than the overdone side. So I'll say when I'm ordering my steak, I'd like it medium. Okay, medium is bright pink. I don't want it bright pink.
Right.
Just a little pink.
Right.
I'll take it medium anyway.
Right.
And then when it comes out bright pink, I'll say to the waiter, you know what? You were right. Can I get just a couple more minutes done on this?
Right.
And then I'll be happy.
Right.
There's a chef in town at a really good restaurant who has that reputation of undercooking everything because you can't, fix something that's overcooked.
Right.
So he purposely undercooks everything, and the waiter kind of says, all right, you want that medium? You better ask her for it well if you want it medium.
And see, I don't understand what this chef theory is these days, and maybe there's more than one chef than the one you're talking about, Chainsaw. But when did medium become almost rare? You ever notice when you go to like some of the real fancy steakhouses, you ask for something medium, and it is rare?
Because of the take-backs. You can't fix an overdone steak. You can fix one that's underdone.
That must be it.
But rare is cold and red.
I'm telling you, I just go medium because I like it just kind of sort of pink.
Me too.
Well, and I like it that way too because chances are I'm not going to eat the whole steak. I'm not going to be able to. And I'll take it home, and then when I reheat it, then it's just the right pink. So if you eat around the outside,
so you avoid the core.
Yes, exactly.
And then you take home your bloody cold core.
Take home the doggy bag, and the dogs will never see that. And then you heat it up the next day, and it's just perfect. It's great.
I have a very clever strategy.
I like it.
My problem is I never have a problem finishing a steak.
Yeah, should I get the 8 ounce or the 16 ounce? I can just take home what I don't eat.
Right.
Yeah, right. I'd like to revisit the original premise, and that is it bad etiquette for a date to send back a meal if someone else is paying for it? And I can see one snag there. It might send us, depending on how you do it.
It's a betrayal of persnickety.
That you're high maintenance.
Right.
It may send a signal to the guy that, here's a high maintenance lady. Right off the bat, first time out.
He should learn that as soon as possible.
Right. Chances are 99% of the time your date is going to be high maintenance if you're the guy.
Unless it's an egregious error of serving. Oh, I asked for the chicken and you gave me steak. Okay. But if it's just a fine thing, then the guy might say, high maintenance. That's where I think the etiquette argument comes into play.
Well, I'll give you that.
From the woman's standpoint.
Yeah, but I think high maintenance is more like Meg Ryan in When Harry Met Sally. I went with mayonnaise unless you don't have light, and then I'll have mustard, and if you don't have that, and that is picky.
Right.
That movie is so high maintenance, it's hard to watch.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
It's really difficult to watch. Speaking of hard to watch, I think we've answered this, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of hard to watch, I am really annoyed with my daughter this morning.
Which one?
Carly.
What'd she do?
She's got me hooked on American Idol. She's got me hooked on it, a show which I have for years detested. And I'm watching it last night, and we're about 2/3 of the way through it, and she starts going, "You like American Idol."
I'm the same way.
You like the show. You like the show.
It was 8 o'clock last night. I said, I'm going to go to bed. Couldn't. Went to bed at 9.
I'm watching this show last night, and under the hard to watch thing, I thought it was pretty good. I'm getting into the show, but about 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the way through it, they wheeled out a couple of clinkers, and I'm going to go back to this insisting. I'm telling you, they've got some ringers in there. They've got some actors in there whose job is to go in and suck.
Right.
I'm telling you.
I think that 44-year-old guy was a plant. They knew it all along.
And it was so bad.
This guy, they have a ceiling. They have a cutoff date of 28 years old. That's the oldest you can be. And this guy came out, and he looked older than me.
He did. He did.
Wow.
And
you look pretty damn old.
Thank you very much. And I loved it was so-and-so, and then they put 28 in, like, quotation marks.
Yeah.
from La Mesa, Arizona or
Right,
something.
yeah.
Finally, he copped to it. But you know the producers knew he was not 28, and they wheeled him out anyway just for the fodder.
Yeah. How about Kenny Loggins?
What is he doing?
I don't understand why he is there.
It's so
Are they trying to do the sugar and spice thing?
Is he helping judge?
Yes.
He was the guest judge last night. It's like, Simon, that was atrocious. It was pitiful. It was a vomitous mass. And then they get to Kenny and say, it wasn't really good. Maybe you could come to Pooh Corner with me and hug.
It's so against the touchy-feely, hippie Kenny Loggins being in Vegas for American Idol. It just did not match.
And then Kenny Loggins comes out with the ultimate insult that made Simon Cowell look like Emily Post.
Oh.
Wow.
A rather large girl at the very end of the show comes out and kicks ass.
Mm-hmm.
Sings, just kicks ass. And they're all blown away.
Right.
They're all like, wow, you can really sing. And that's when they decide to go to the vote. Kenny? Well, I think we got an image issue here.
Really?
That's his way of saying, you're fat.
Oh. That was polite, I think.
Well, that's when he said, but then again, look at Ruben Studdard. He compared this woman. He told this woman that she was as fat as Ruben Studdard.
Oh, my God.
Who is 460 pounds.
That's harsh.
How did it go over with the girl?
Kenny! She was cool about it. They're so thrilled just to be gone.
They're almost immune. So excited at
Did they
that.
keep her?
Huh? Oh, yeah, they kept her. Dave, you're on KGB. What's going on, Dave?
Dave, I got to tell you, you need to play I Am Gay.
Why is that?
American Idol. Are you kidding? Dude, throw away your television.
I am gay. It's my kid's fault.
I used to love you, but I'm going to have to think you're gay now.
Blame it on my daughter. My daughter turned me gay.
What's your name? Carly. Where are you from? California. Why do you listen to KGB, Car? Because my dad rocks!
DSC at night.
1015 KGB.
This is one dish you can't avoid on the drive home.
Do you ever have a booty call with one of them hot naval nurses?
Ooh.
I take it that's a no.
No. I do work with a nurse, though.
Is she hot?
Well, I don't know if you want to call 46 extremely hot, yeah.
It's like a pair of shoes. The older they get, the finer they wear, my friend.
Isn't that the truth?
It's just the really bad smelling shoes you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Our beloved Ditch on 1015 KGB.
Dudes. You never support him.
Would it have been better if he not said anything and I'd have brought it up as fact?
Absolutely.
Okay. But once he says it, I cannot bring up the fact.
You just don't back him up on this.
Okay. Is there a separation, like if I'd have waited a minute?
Anytime when he starts with the I have heard.
Okay.
See, did you hear him call my name for me to rescue him?
Right.
And I just kept my mouth shut?
Thank
Good
you.
girl.
That's what drowning people
I heard
do.
of the large rodent that dresses up in a suit coat every Easter. Anecdotally, that is. I find it so interesting that everything he's heard gets presented as fact.
Right.
And yet anything I've heard, David, that's not true. I looked it up on lies.com. It's an urban legend. All right. 888-570-1015 is our number. Here's Victoria on the KGB. What's going on?
Hey, David. What's up?
Just talking to you, girl. What are you up to today? You going to work?
I'm on my way.
What do you do?
I work for the phone company.
The fun company?
FCC.
Phone.
Thought she said the fun company. I'm like,
a great job.
I want to work for the fun company. What do you do for the phone company?
I'm a service rep.
Cool.
I take all the customer calls, complaints, questions about their bills, yada, yada.
Fun.
Talk about fun.
Does anyone ever call up with a compliment as opposed to a complaint?
When they talk to me, they do.
I just want to say that my phone bill was excellent this month. It was balanced perfectly. I made every single phone call that's on here, even some that didn't show up.
Oh, well, you know, they complain about their phone bill, but I can smooth things over pretty good.
Right. Just talk dirty to him.
I could get so in trouble for that.
So they'd be done with their complaint.
Tried to get me to.
They'd forget all about their complaint. I don't remember why I called, but I enjoyed myself.
I've had some real Lulus. I had one guy called up and asked me if I minded to take his order while his girlfriend gave him a BJ.
Oh.
And what did you say to that?
You want to call back when you're done?
Really?
And he basically said, "Hey, I can do it. She's the one with her mouth full."
Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Interesting how he needed you to know,
that
was going on.
So did you let him?
I don't know why guys are like that.
Yeah.
But
so what did you do? Did you refuse the phone call?
I put him on hold.
Yeah.
And I went to get one of our male supervisors.
Oh, that ruined it. That's as close to a three-way as that guy's going to get. Hey, honey, I got an idea for a three-way. You do me, and I'll bitch about my phone bill to the operator. It'll be like a three-way.
I've had a little fantasy about that. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Well, what was your take on this age situation?
Well, I was thinking about the Demi Moore and Ashton Kutcher. I mean, people think what are either of them thinking?
Well, it's pretty typical. People look at, these aging movie star guys like Bruce Willis, who's always hopping around with the latest Playboy Playmate.
Right. And they don't think nothing of it.
Well, they do. They're like, typical.
Dirty old man.
Roll their eyes, and, they deal with it because it's Hollywood, but, typical. And yet, have you seen with Ashton and Demi? I'm so happy for her. Mm-hmm. That's so nice. She deserves happiness. Isn't it time? That kind of thing.
And you sit here and you wonder, well, what about when Ashton wants kids? Ashton's going to want a kid someday.
Maybe,
and
maybe not.
Be too old to pop one out.
Maybe not.
Now they can buy one.
He hangs with her kids.
Yeah, they got the money. They can buy anything they want, huh?
Yep.
Let's go buy a baby, honey.
Come on. It'll be
Found a coupon in the LA Times today. All right, thanks, Victoria.
Okay, have a good day.
Yeah, I think universally, I know you disagree with this, Shell, but I think generally people are far more tolerant of the older woman, younger guy than the other way around. Because there's just a dirty deflowering of this sweet, innocent creature by the dirty old man on one hand. And on the other hand, there's a beautiful education going on. I hear flutes playing.
Well, I will admit that Demi Moore and Ashton are much more acceptable to me than, say, Woody Allen and his daughter.
Okay, again, there's a legality issue going on there.
But even now that she's of age and they're married and have children together, it's still icky. It will always be.
That's not really a fair comparison. It's still his daughter.
Adopted. Yeah.
Not blood.
But wouldn't it have been, I mean, let me think of another example. Well, even Bruce Willis and the strippers, Nick Cage, who married a much, much younger waitress that he met. It's
for
still
8 minutes.
Yeah, right. It's just the way society looks at it.
Good morning. This is KGB. Who's this?
This is Manuel.
Manuel, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. Hey, how you guys doing out there?
Tip top. What's your take on this thing?
I kind of disagree with it. I got a problem with my daughter. She's 16, right? She lives with her mom. And she's engaged to a guy who's 24, and the mother thinks it's great.
Well, I don't. I've got a big problem with it. Where is she? Put her on the phone. I want to talk to that girl right now.
Well, we're separated. My daughter doesn't know I live in El Cajon.
Yeah. You have a problem with that, Manuel?
Huh?
You have a problem with this?
Yeah, I got to disagree with it. But like
you're not disagreeing with us. We agree with you.
Because there is a double standard. My son is older than my daughter. Now, when my son sees somebody, it's fine. I agree,
Okay, then you agree with us. That's exactly what we said, Manuel, and my heart goes out to you. 16 seeing a 24-year-old, and it always makes you wonder. I mean, age difference, fine, whatever. In fact, it's no one's business. To sit here and have little games and make snap judgments about people and keep your mouth shut, that's one thing. But it's truly no one's business. But when you're not even 18 years old yet, what is the guy thinking?
Right.
What is that?
You like to play with fire.
Sick is the word that I go to right out of the box.
Yep.
I was going to say ego.
Yep.
Control.
Nico, you're on KGB.
Hey, how you doing?
Tip top, talk to me.
I was just listening to your conversations, and Shelly had said something about selfish lovers. I was 16, lost my virginity to my babysitter who was 32.
Now you're just bragging. You're not helping out the conversation. You're just bragging.
Babysitter.
And it is a learning experience. I mean, it was a summer of fun.
Yeah. A breezy summer of fun. I hear flutes again. I'm telling you. Thank you, Nico.
All right.
Here's Ron. You're on KGB. What's going on, Ron?
Hey, Davey Douche. Boyer may appreciate this. There's a simple mathematical formula that's acceptable in any part of society. Just take half of your age plus 7 years, and it works for any age. What's acceptable to date, or half your age plus 7.
Didn't you blather that out one day?
Yes, I did.
And where did you guys get this from, John or Ken?
No, that was actually one of Jill's friends who came up with this.
Her friend came up with it?
Yeah.
One of Jill's friends, your crazy girlfriend?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So
Half
she just
plus
made
7.
it up?
Yeah.
So how are you subscribing to this, Ron?
Well, you take any age, say the guy's...
Ron, I understand the formula. I'm saying what makes you subscribe to it and put your name on it and say that's acceptable in any society, I believe was your word.
Well, if you just take the numbers and look at it, you never end up too far apart, and there's no generation gap or anything like that. You never end up with a generational gap where in any circle it's acceptable. It's okay.
You've taken this to all circles and tested it. Is that what it is, Ron?
That's it. I got plenty of experience with it, Dave.
Yeah.
So the youngest woman that a 50-year-old man could date would be 32. Half of
Correct.
the age, 25 plus 7 is 32. So 50 to 32. So if you're 50 and you're dating 18, that's a breach by, 14 years. Interesting.
Yeah. Fun with math.
See, and you know, once again, it's a listener bringing up something that Boyer talked about, right? What does that tell you? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not sure what that tells us.
Okay.
I think we're all pretty sure what that tells us.
That I'm right and I resonate with our listeners.
Yeah, that's it.
People phone in and make a beef. Oh, what about? Well, anything, Joe. Whatever happens to bug you, that's what you talk about.
This is the DSC at night.
I guess it just gives you a chance to unload. You know how it is. You got a beef, you tell it to somebody, and you feel better.
101.5. Brilliant. That's just the kind of far-out gimmick we need.
KGB.
Hi, it's Tony Gwynn. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
Only El Cajon Ford does it like this. Get the lowest Ford credit rates, biggest cash back, and extra discounts on selected models, even all new Fusions and Mustangs.
Take your pick. Only $9,900 for your new Ranger or Focus ZX3. $9,900, your choice. Numbers A69-517-184674. All savings with discounts from MSRP, applied rebates, and Ford Motor Credit financing on approved credit.
Sales on now at Broadway and Main, El Cajon Ford.
Shop online right now. ElCajonFord.com.
Finally, a one-stop shop for buying, selling, and refinancing a home. It's the Real Estate Advantage, where all real estate agents are also loan officers. With a Real Estate Advantage, you'll save money every step of the way, and they can close most loans in just 2 weeks. Call 619-334-2424. That's 619-334-2424. Remember, most loans close in just 2 weeks. 619-334-2424.
You need the Real Estate Advantage.
I want to tell you about Dr. David Shanslin at the UCSD Eye Center, the Shiley Eye Center. He's been an ophthalmologist there for over 27 years. He's a cornea specialist. He's performed over 15,000 laser vision correction procedures. Dr. Shanslin designed many of the instruments that doctors use in LASIK, Intralaser, and Intacs. He was involved in the research that led to the development of the Intralaser, and he landed on the moon. Okay, well, maybe not all that, but you get the idea. This guy is the leader in the business, and he's right here in your town. Dr. Shanslin personally meets with patients before surgery, sees them for their post-op visit following LASIK. We used him in our family. My girlfriend got her eyes done by Dr. Shanslin, and she's thrilled. And now whenever anybody asks, we recommend him without hesitation. His name is Dr. David Shanslin. The Shiley Eye Center, 877-921-EYES. That's 877-921-EYES.
It's time for San Diego homeowners to take a hard look at your monthly mortgage payment and ability to eliminate debt. Based on a recent study from the Fed, many homeowners underestimate the amount their monthly payments will increase as rates rise. I'm Hayes Barnard, owner of Paramount Equity Mortgage, and today's mortgage rates are extremely low. So take this opportunity to make a 5-minute call and evaluate your options. Listen, this is your chance to secure your financial future and lock in the rate of a lifetime. Right now, our mortgage bank is offering substantial pricing incentives, which further supports our guarantee to beat any written rate and fee structure. As always, there's zero out-of-pocket expenses. We close most loans in just 10 days, and I'll even pay for your home to be appraised. Paramount Equity is the San Diego company committed to saving our neighbors money. Call 325-2000 today. 619-325-2000.
Paramount Equity Mortgage.
DRE license 01387775.
The current jackpot for Mega Millions is over $125 million. Here's Erica Jackson from Hollister, imagining what a buck could do.
If I won, I'd do something different with the money. Like hire a symphony to come and play during rush hour. It would make the day better, you know?
Start imagining right now. Go to any California lottery retailer, buy a Mega Millions ticket, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, watch the drawing. Mega Millions. Imagine what a buck could do. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 or older to play. Jackpots paid in 26 annual payments. Get out and play today. A buck could win you over $125 million.
Race fans, start your engines for Race Wednesday with me, Chris Boyer. Presented by Napa Auto Parts. Get the good stuff. Surf over to 101kgb.com, throttle down to the contest page, get the details you need to know to win a day of racing with me, Boyer, from KGB and Napa.
It's KGB's Get the Let Out.
Get the let out. Let out.
Get the Let Out. Get the Let Out. KGB. It's KGB's Get the Let Out. Get the Let Out.
On 101.5 KGB, San Diego's classic rock.
Clouds on
Get the lead out on 101.5 KGB.
Get the lead out.
Spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke my stuff and drink all my wine. Made up my mind, make a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that we all are the same. Oh, the sea was red and the sky was gray. I wondered how tomorrow could ever follow today. The mountains and the canyon started to tremble and shake. The children of the sun began to wake. Watch out. Seems that the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose and it started to flow. I think I might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there at the path runs straight and high. Find the queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. La la la. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, never, never been born. Standing on the hill in the mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
We're getting the let out on the KGB.
Nobody's fault but mine. The devil is on the road. The devil is on the
San Diego's Classic Rock. This is 101.5 KGB, your place to be. Right around this time as we get the let out, blocks of Led Zeppelin for you Monday through Saturday. A whole hour, by the way, on Saturday nights, right around 11 o'clock here on the KGB.
The Window Factory's new product feature for this month is a gem in innovation, our Marquee Prism Grids. Now, most of our window and door products can be upgraded from our standard grid to the new Marquee Prism Grid design, and for this month only at no additional charge. Call for details. Winner of the Union Tribune's Best Window Company Award for 2 years running. Call the Window Factory now at 800-WINDOW-1 in San Diego and Santa Ana. That's 800-WINDOW and the number 1. License number 741324.
This real estate moment is presented by RE/MAX.
What question should you ask a prospective real estate agent? More in a moment.
Where do you want to be?
I'll bet you $1 if we look on RE/MAX.com, we'll just find RE/MAX listings.
I bet you're wrong.
Okay, let's see. RE/MAX, somebody else.
Looks like all the listings to me.
Why would RE/MAX do that?
To give us consumers what we want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, way cool.
Just like you.
Thanks, but you still owe me $1.
Find your perfect place. It's easier than ever at RE/MAX.com. Nobody sells more real estate than RE/MAX. Each office independently owned and operated.
When you're looking to sell a home, it's important that you work with a real estate agent who feels right. Ask questions like how they would set the selling price. Also ask for a market analysis, which shows what similar homes are selling for. Other important areas to clarify are the fee structure. Is it a flat fee or commission? Take some time. It's worth finding the right agent. For more information and for all your real estate needs, go to RE/MAX.com.
They say it's the world's largest foot race. It's amazing.
1 part Boston Marathon, 10 parts Mardi Gras, without the beads.
Michelob Ultra recognizes those great 10Ks that make running interesting.
Yeah, it's like the guys in front of us were trying for the record. The guys behind us were trying to carry a tiki bar without dropping it.
Hundreds of thousands of people across the country, all focused on pounding out 6.2 miles of pavement. Some more focused than others.
Yeah, well, we followed that naked guy for about 2 miles. There is no way I would have made it without him.
It's a couple hours for fitness, a couple hours for fun, and at the end of the race...
This is the best Michelob Ultra I've ever had.
Wherever you go all out, make Michelob Ultra your great-tasting, completely refreshing reward.
Oh, you can't save all the fun for after the run.
Live life to the ultra. Michelob Ultra.
My lampshade fell off a couple of miles in, but I just saw a girl, so everything's all right.
Michelob Ultra Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Time marches on, but a great song is still a great song. San Diego's Classic Rock, 101.5 KGB.
Well, it's 8 o'clock in Boise, Idaho. I find my limo driver missed to take us to the show. I've done made some plans for later on tonight. I'll find a little queenie
1015 KGB.
San Diego's only classic rock station in town, by the way. This is KGB. Bromo hanging with you. Well, we have a scheduled tea time this Thursday. Dave's Free Thursday Golf rolls on. Going out to Riverwalk Golf Course. We are going to try and play. Weather forecast looks like rain tomorrow night and possibly through Wednesday. But you know how San Diego is. It'll just blow out of here, hopefully, and we'll be teeing it up on Thursday. If you want to play golf for free, that's the key. You need to sign up through our webpage at 101kgb.com.
It's the Family Expo that has everybody shouting,
Yeah, baby!
April 8th and 9th at Del Mar Fairgrounds. Meet Arthur and Buster from PBS Kids. On Saturday, Drake and Josh from their hit Nickelodeon show. Sunday, Chargers quarterback Phillip Rivers. Plus top DJs, celebrity readings, and more. Details at yeahbabyexpo.com. $5 off coupons at Good Neighbor Pharmacy and Henry's Farmers Market. Kids under 10 and military free with proper ID. Brought to you by your San Diego County Chrysler Dodge dealers.
Hey, a little advice for anyone who's ever let a rainy day get them down. Next time, break open a bag of Doritos tortilla chips. The earth-shattering crunch will unlock the mind-blowing flavor and wham! You're mentally kayaking down a Cool Ranch River. Or maybe spelunking deep inside a giant block of nacho cheese! Of course, you could just break out some board games. It's your call. Doritos. The crunch changes everything.
Going away this spring? We'll do it with Doritos brand. Your bag's waiting at your local 7-Eleven, your destination for Doritos. Buy a bag today.
For me, Friday's party day. I mean, I made it through the week and everything didn't fall apart. Now it's 2 days of party time. And Friday's always better with some good food and saving a few bucks. Well, check this. McDonald's Filet-O-Fish sandwich is only $1 on Fridays. See? They're with me on this whole work reward thing.
Treat yourself to the Filet-O-Fish sandwich. Hey, you earned it. It's only $1 on Friday. Premium deep water white fish with tangy tartar sauce and melted American cheese. Can you believe it? Tender, flaky white fish and creamy tartar sauce for only $1 clam. But it's only for a limited time.
The way I see it, I have to celebrate Friday. What if I get called into work on Saturday?
Try McDonald's new Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich with the taste of a crispy chicken breast, smothered in spices with fresh cut lettuce, juicy tomato, and a honey wheat roll. It's a new spicy chicken sandwich. Muy bueno indeed.
I'm loving it.
At participating McDonald's.
This is the Mortgage Minute, and I'm here with Hayes Barnard, owner of Paramount Equity Mortgage. Hayes, comment on the Fed's recent study about how rising rates will affect homeowners.
Well, the study showed that many homeowners' mortgage rates are not locked in long enough, which puts a lot of families at financial risk.
How can homeowners make sure they're protected?
Fortunately, today's mortgage rates are extremely low, so now's a perfect time to make a 5-minute call and evaluate your options.
Do people underestimate the amount their overall payments could increase?
Absolutely. That's why now is your opportunity to eliminate any debt and lock in the rate of a lifetime. Right now, our mortgage bank is offering substantial pricing incentives, which further supports our guarantee to beat any written rate and fee structure. Remember, regardless of your credit situation, there's zero out-of-pocket expenses, and I'll even pay for your home to be appraised. Paramount Equity is committed to saving our neighbors money. Call 325-2000 today. 619-325-2000.
DRE number 0138-7775.
A lot of people enjoy gambling, but why gamble with your old worn-out roof? With Secure Roof, you'll beat the odds against leaks and water damage when it rains. Secure Roof has installed over 10,000 roofs during the last 16 years, and that's not luck, it's reputation and referrals. Right now, you can save $500 off a new roof. Call today for a free estimate and save $500. Call 1-866-SECURE-ROOF.
1-866-SECURE-ROOF. If you or a loved one have been arrested for DUI, you owe it to yourself to contact San Diego's most comprehensive resource on the DUI process, DUISandiego.com. That's DUISandiego.com. Visit now, DUISandiego.com.
Well, I'll tell you, if you had one of those crazy mornings where you had meetings all over the place and you could not listen to Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, that's exactly why they're on at nights. DSC at night, the replay. All the action kicks off right around 7 o'clock here on the KGB.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Masquerading as a man with no reason. My charade is the event of the season. And if I claim to be a wise man, well, it surely means that I don't know. On a stormy sea of moving emotion, tossed about I'm like a ship on the ocean. I set a course for winds of fortune, but I hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. You will always remember. Carry on. Nothing equals the splendor. Now your life's no longer empty. Surely heaven waits for you. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry. Don't you cry no more.
San Diego's classic rock.
1015 KGB.
the DSC.
KGB. Emily, imagine yourself making out with him right now.
Rip his shirt sleeves off.
Let me show you my tongue move. Hello. Come on, Emily, think about it. Your tongue and his dancing.
Why is she scratching her head with her middle finger?
In and out. In and out.
Oh, stop it, Jason. Oh, God.
Emily, you are one hot broad.
Oh, you some salsa verde. Hello.
Listen, can we get you some tan treatments and a sombrero?
Shut up, Boyer.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. KGB.
The Army National Guard.
My name is Cheryl Hatcher. I joined the National Guard because of September 11th. I wanted to make the difference in the world. The Guard is a huge help to the community. It's amazing. There's the support that we give to the community and that the community gives to us. If you were someone coming to me saying, I want to join the Guard, I would absolutely say that it's really one of the best decisions. We're going to give you your education. No, there's no way of saying, I can't afford it. Hear the story about how the Guard changed my life at 1-800-GO-GUARD.com.
Sponsored by the California National Guard, aired by the California Broadcasters Association and this station.
Let's face it, most everyone can use some extra cash from time to time.
Ted is a Check and Go associate.
So I tell people that no matter what the reason, you can get the cash you need at Check and Go. We'll hold your personal check till payday. Contact us. We'll explain everything and make it easy for you.
Call 1-800-561-CASH to find a Check and Go near you. Or get a cash advance online at checkandgo.com.
Cash advance is subject to certain terms and conditions. See website for details. Ohio license 750310. Rhode Island license check casher.
I want to tell you about Dr. David Shanslin at the UCSD Eye Center, the Shiley Eye Center. He's been an ophthalmologist there for over 27 years. He's a cornea specialist. He's performed over 15,000 laser vision correction procedures. Dr. Shanslin designed many of the instruments that doctors use in LASIK, Intralaser, and Intacs. He was involved in the research that led to the development of the Intralaser, and he landed on the moon. Okay, well, maybe not all that, but you get the idea. This guy is the leader in the business, and he's right here in your town. Dr. Shanslin personally meets with patients before surgery, sees them for their post-op visit following LASIK. We used him in our family. My girlfriend got her eyes done by Dr. Shanslin, and she's thrilled. And now whenever anybody asks, we recommend him without hesitation. His name is Dr. David Shanslin. The Shiley Eye Center, 877-921-EYES. That's 877-921-EYES.
Jake Camozzi, if you're listening, this is for you. Now, Jake, we know you're the kind of guy who will bend over to pick up a penny in a parking lot. So you're going to love this. Right now with AT&T, you can get digital satellite TV, high-speed internet, and local and long distance for under $80 a month. Plus, when you switch from cable internet, you get 3 months of free high-speed internet service. That's right, Jake. Free. Okay, that was Jake's world. For everybody out there that's not Jake, if we can deliver savings like that to him, we can deliver the right plan for you. And you could qualify for $100 in additional savings. By the way, Jake, that's 10,000 pennies. Call 1-800-PICK-ATT or visit att.com. SBC, now the new AT&T. The new AT&T. Your world, delivered.
Taxes, other charges, and the FUSF cost recovery fee extra. High-speed internet bill credit applied after 3 months paid service and excludes FUSF cost recovery and other fees. $100 savings applied as $10 credit for 10 months. For details of additional charges, restrictions, and requirements, call 1-866-270-0397 toll-free or visit att.com/bundle details. Not available in all areas.
Dude, I'm in trouble.
Why?
I haven't done my taxes yet. I don't have an appointment anywhere. I can't figure out the forms for myself. I'm done for.
Whoa, relax.
I'm gonna have to change my name and leave the country.
Just go to TurboTax.com. They have everything you need to get your taxes done quickly.
TurboTax.com?
Yep, you just answer simple questions and it fills in all the right forms. It checks for errors and calculations are guaranteed accurate.
Sounds easy.
You can even e-file and get confirmation that the IRS received your return.
Well, that sounds a lot easier than what I was planning. Learn more at TurboTax.com. Log on and you're done.
When you hear classic rock in San Diego, it's gotta be 101.5 KGB.
dialogue beginnings. To the new high-def digital signal. This is the radio station so big, it doesn't need all 4 call letters. KGB. San Diego's only classic rock. 101.5 KGB.
I stood and looked down. You know I lost a lot of friends there, baby. I got no time to mess around. So if you want it, got to please.